Hello, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the wonderful live stream here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We do apologize for the delay today. We are live later than normal. We had to go pay the tax guy a visit this afternoon, last minute. Had some issues that I wanted to make sure got resolved right away to make sure I didn't owe any money. Because when I was doing my taxes before stream, it was making it seem like I was going to have to owe a lot of money. Owe a lot of money. Normally I do my taxes myself with TurboTax. First time I actually went in person to do taxes. Definitely getting money back now. So, whew, huge weight off the shoulders on that one. That I do not have to worry about owing Uncle Sam any money. And we're actually getting some money back. Good chunk of that's going to be saved for our Vegas trip in June for the Expo. So that's pretty much all covered now. Another weight off the shoulders that we got that financially covered. As well as we should be able to have money now to get a power supply and upgrade our GPU to a 3090 here soon. Mr. Tyler dropping the 5-bomb early already. Huge no skippies to you, Mr. Tyler. And continuing to climb and hang on to that leaderboard spot, jumping up to 98 on the month. Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you very much for that. Good to see you though, Tyler Haas. Welcome aboard. G-Man Dukes is here. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. We are in lovely Pensacola, Florida here, and we are going to be taking the lovely E175 from Pensacola, Florida here, where it's a little bit stormy in the area, and headed down to a little bit sunnier Miami, and then even more sunnier, hopefully, Bahamas here on today's flying. So, two good flights. We're checking out the brand new, checking out the brand new scenery in Miami. A very welcomed update. There's a Spirit Wings over there, looks like. Cool. But a very welcomed update to Miami scenery, because Latin VFR was definitely lacking, but we haven't had any now until now. So definitely getting a lot more than $137 back, Tyler. I'm definitely getting more back. Oh, I thought I was going to owe a couple grand, but now I'm getting a couple back instead. So good news there. But our plane's here. We got pre-departure here. Boarding and all that stuff is going to start in approximately 5 minutes. We're going to get our plane turned on, ready to rock and roll. And there goes a Spirit Wing slewing into the slot next to us. Alright. So, there we are. There we have it. First things first. We need to get our covers off and safety pins off. We'll get the GPU connected and get our doors open for boarding. Get the music down here. Yeah, well, I also paid a lot in taxes.
First donation.
Also, I only get money back because I paid so much in taxes. And then, of course, luckily with YouTube and stuff, able to write some things off. That's what really, I wasn't going to get very much back at first. I was probably going to get a few $100s back, but then I was able to write stuff off from YouTube and I don't know, all that good stuff. So, looking good there. But, so doors and everything are open there. We're going to get everything else ready to rock and roll here and get our aircraft powered up. Battery. Get them battery switches on there. Go ahead and connect the ground power as well. Nav light's already on. Logo light can come on here as well. Alright, aircraft is powering up. That's ready to rock and roll. Cool. Let's go over to flight plan details and we'll add in a flight here from SimBrief. Saul, what's going on? Good to see you, man. What's up? Ooh, American Eagle livery? Yes, that's right. We're flying Envoy tonight. Flying Envoy. Okay, we'll import that. Boom. Alright, that looks good. Departure details. We do need to get our clearance. We got ATC online. Jacksonville Center is online. No Miami, but Jacksonville is online. Maybe Miami will hop on as we get going. So with that, we need to go over here and actually make sure we do put in our So we'll put in Unicom first. We'll put that in there, and then preset. Oh, that's a new panel. Preset for Jacksonville 135.925. 135.925. Cool. We'll get that there. Go back to the regular radio panel and get that switched. Cool. Let me make sure my push to talk is on the right button as well. Awesome.
Okay, do you just want GPS direct, or what is it that you need or want? Because I don't know what route that is. That's just, I'm not sure if that's even a waypoint. It's not something I'm familiar with.
Miami doesn't suck, Tyler.
All right, November 6 Romeo Golf, you're cleared to the Myrtle Beach Airport via the Citrus 1 departure. Radar vectors direct, maintain 2000. Expect, I need to give you an odd altitude, sir. Do you want 190 or 210?
Good evening, folks. We're ready to kick off our flight to Miami.
Okay, expect flow level 210, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 3414.
All the way from the beach to the break of dawn. Now, I'm not Will Smith, but I can promise you a smooth ride on our Envoy Air Flight 3366. Now, if you're a really good passenger, get it? Really? Because we're inviting all our passengers needing wheelchair assistance to board first.
November 6 Romeo
We
Golf,
also
reback
extend our
correct,
VIP
advise ready,
treatment to families with tiny humans.
So we do have some updates,
Yes, that's
as you
right.
can hear
It's
from
your
our
turn, parents. Next, we're rolling out the
AI
red carpet.
announcement sounds. It makes it a little more
Earned this moment, folks.
supposed to
And last
be
but not least,
making it more echoey,
you're a
like it's
part of our
actually
exclusive
coming
Envoy
through in the
Air
terminal.
membership. Let me just say,
Because this will be our boarding gate agent,
appreciate you.
and then
Can't
others
wait
are going
to
to sound
serve
more
you
like
up
it's
some
coming through an
sky-high
actual
hospitality
airline
today.
loudspeaker.
All right, folks, let's get this show on the road. I mean, the sky.
Get my pre-departure clearance.
So that's kind of cool there.
Pre-departure clearance in your text message.
It's the first time that I'm getting to hear that. But he's made lots of nice updates. We'll go over some of the updates for flightdash.io as well. For those that are not too familiar with it. Mr. Kenny, what's going on? Good to see you.
747.
I'm going to call and get our clearance here.
Okay, Kingdom 1, let me know when you've got that in the transponder radio and we'll get you off the ground. Delta 404, just give me a second. This guy's holding you up there. Just give me a minute. Southwest 2412, expect the ILS 35 left approach. 35 left, advise when you have information. Bravo, Orlando. Okay, there was somebody at Pensacola. Did I give you clearance at Pensacola? I don't remember giving one clearance at Pensacola.
All right, folks, if you're in group 2,
Somebody
it's your
called for
lucky
taxi
day.
at Pensacola, but I
You're
only
up.
gave
I'm
one
talking
clearance
to
down
you.
there, and it wasn't to
Passengers
anybody down
Yo,
there.
Rich, what's going on?
366. We're not
I'm
talking
doing good.
bingo numbers here, but it feels like you just hit the jackpot, right? We're off from
Level
Pensacola,
1451 is
hitting
going to
the beaches
maintain
of
2000.
What's
Miami.
going on, Richard?
So let's get this party started. Group 2, time to board.
Southwest 975, advise when you have information. Bravo, Orlando, expect the ILS 35 left. Kingdom 001 Heavy, are you ready to go?
Can't hear the planes talking to him.
Kingdom 001 Heavy, you got traffic behind you, sir. Are you ready to go? Okay, Kingdom 001 Heavy, RNAV to fax, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. Kingdom 001 RNAV to fax.
I don't hear any of the planes coming through. Jacksonville Center, Envoy 3366 on the ground, Pensacola, request IFR Miami.
Envoy 3366, clearance on request, Delta 404, runway 36 right, line up and wait, caution, jet blast.
Doing good. I'm doing good as well, Richard, man. Like I said, I'm sorry we postponed our stream and had to push it back a little bit. We had to visit the tax man today. I was doing my taxes before stream as normal, as I usually do my own with TurboTax.
Delta 1451,
I
turn
was
right.
showing I was going to be owing a few
$1,000.
$1,000. So I immediately went to a tax man because I wasn't understanding some of the stuff.
Delta 1451, 5 miles from Hickory,
So
maintain
luckily we're not
2000,
owing
call
anything and we're
local
actually getting money
clear
back.
ILS runway 26
So-
approach.
That was the reason for our delay. I freaked out a little bit.
Delta 1451, I'm giving you the turn a little bit delayed. You can fly heading 290 to join. Okay, JetBlue 397, what altitude did you want, sir? You got stepped on?
Yeah, that'll make me panic, right? I've never had to owe money before, knock on wood.
JetBlue 97, call and maintain level 400.
Is it just me that's not hearing these other pilots? Anyone else flying on the network right now that cannot hear other pilots? I hear Vatsim guy, but I haven't heard one. Well, I have not heard one person transmit.
All right, guys. I'm just going to turn on the cross coupling because everybody's stepping on everybody at this point. So it's just getting super busy on the frequency. So I'm going to cross couple the frequency. Everybody should be able to hear everybody at this point. So just please listen out.
Okay, didn't know Vatsim had that frequency to not have everyone hear everyone. Interesting. Is this Jacksonville guy watching the stream? I feel like every time I've said something, he's responded with what I've said without me actually talking to him.
I'm doing some stuff.
He's listening to you, right? I feel like it. I feel like it. You in chat?
Yeah, 32, fly runway heading, runway 36.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're as excited to get to Miami as a penguin at a fishing contest, you're in luck.
Delta 14,
Now boarding Group
51,
3
you turn it back onto the
passengers,
localizer.
Flight 3366.
Yeah, she's
So,
not catching,
if
but
you're in Group 3,
for
it's time to
451,
strut your
we'll try
stuff
here
down
straight.
this jet bridge like it's a
Okay,
fashion
just
runway.
okay,
See
sure.
you on
I'm not
board,
going to be able to
folks.
follow you all the way down the final approach course because I got stuff to do. If you're not able to follow your approach and you need help, just let me know. We'll send you around. November 4 Whiskey Golf, so to maintain level 350.
Well, he's always lurking. That's what he's doing. He always lurking in the background. That's right, Richard.
Delta 1518, did you check in?
Alright, we're going to keep going here. We're supposed to be waiting for our stuff.
Delta 1518, Jack.
ATIS does say what runway. It says departing runways 35 and 26. So we take that into consideration, 35 and 26.
Did you check in?
They'll probably have us depart runway 26. So we're going to plan for that.
Jack Center, Delta 2691,
Runway 26, we could put in, I guess, both runways. Conditions are both
Delta
dry.
2691, runway 36, exit the Alpha.
36 via Alpha, Delta 2691.
We'll calculate that. We'll load.
Taxi down in Orlando.
And we'll manifest here.
Delta 1067, runway 35 left, exit via Golf.
We'll send that to McDo.
Left via Golf, Delta 1067.
Kingdom 001, heavy radar contacts, altitude.
Did it go? I feel like it didn't go.
Say your altitude.
There it goes.
001 at 6,000 climbing to 37,000.
Kingdom 001, you have the top altitude on the stars, 16,000. Climb and maintain level 370.
Climbing and maintain level 370, Kingdom 001.
Delta 404, caution wait turbulence, heavy Airbus 330 departing prior to your arrival. RNAV to fax, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV fax, clear for takeoff, 36 right, Delta 404.
Okay, the guides, Pensacola, just give me a minute. I heard you. I'll get your clearance here in just a minute. Southwest 1416, contact Atlanta Center, 132.9.
Who's calling Pensacola? Because it's not me. I feel like he's getting mad at me and I'm not even saying anything.
1416, man. See you. Thanks for the ATC.
See you later. Number 4 Whiskey Golf, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907.
3297 for Whiskey Golf, thanks.
Walker 1942, descend via
Is someone else talking to him?
3 arrival, Orlando
Is it you, Spirit?
2993.
Descend via the Seinfeld 3, Walker 1942, heavy.
Southwest 2412, descend to maintain 3000.
3000, 2412.
Blue Streak 5453, contact Atlanta
All right,
Center,
listen up,
132.907.
Group 4. That's right. The group that's been patiently waiting while everyone else gets
altitude,
the
climb and
overhead
maintain
space.
level
It's your
230.
turn. And any stragglers still hanging around, now's the time to move those legs. We're getting ready to take flight 3366 from Pensacola to Miami. Just a friendly reminder, you're not getting on a cruise ship, it's an airplane. So let's
Alright,
make
while we're waiting for our clearance here, let's go and put some information in. We're going to 33,000 feet today.
Delta 583 leaving the airspace.
Our cruise winds are going to be 241 at 5.
Service terminated, frequency change approved.
Our zero failure looks good there, that's good.
Turn left heading 080, to maintain 2,000 vectors to final.
Information Alpha, ready to taxi.
We'll go to flight plan here.
1455 heavy, turn left heading 080, to maintain 2,000 vectors to final.
080 down to 2000, is that correct, for 1455 heavy?
That's affirmative.
And our flight plan
Envoy
number.
3366, you're clear to the Miami airport as filed after departure. Maintain 3000, expect level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 7731, reback squawk code only.
7731 for Envoy 3366.
Envoy 3366, reback correct, runway 35, call for taxi. With information, Bravo, the Pentacle altimeter 3003.
Roger.
Kingdom 001 is taxi.
Okay, so that's in there. We're actually planning for runway 35.
Okay, Kingdom 001, flight following the VFR procedure, sir, your IFR.
So we could probably actually gonna go back here. And we'll put in 35 now instead.
Center, to make sure on the ground, it will calibrate for IFR.
Actually, I don't have to do that.
Okay. Yeah,
We got our numbers in here already anyways, which is going to be the same numbers it looks like, so.
November,
Runways are pretty much identical, so that's alright there. Mr. Mike Jones! What airline is Kingdom?
We're
I
at
have
the
no
final
idea.
boarding call for Envoy Air Flight 3366.
And that I have
So
no
if you're still
idea.
in the airport bar thinking you have time for one more round, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're mistaken. This is your official last call for the flight, not the bar. We're departing from Pensacola and heading to Miami.
Alright, activating our
Now,
flight
I don't want
plan
to be a
here.
party
Cool, that
pooper,
looks
but the gate is
good. Go to
closing
the flight
faster than my
plan.
fridge after New Year. So let's get a
Let's
move
go to
on,
departure.
folks. Thank you.
Runway is going to be 35 he gave us. I don't know if we have a SID. We don't have a SID, so runway 35.
51 Texas, straight ahead of the ramp. Have a good night.
Yep, runway 35 is good there. We'll go to our arrival. Current arrival in Miami is 26 left.
What's your requested altitude, sir?
Real world is landing 26 left, 26 right. So let's see, 26 left is on which runway? Oh, yep, that's fine.
Okay, somebody else calling for a change in altitude. I thought that was you. Who's calling for a change in altitude, guys? Definitely not an emergency. Who's calling for a change in altitude?
American 893.
Okay, what altitude do you want, sir?
So I'd like to request 350, American 893.
We'll be on the
83 to maintain from
frogs. ILS is going to be from... TTC guys got me all over the place. Let's see here. I'm going to be from Rhodes.
Climb and maintain level 290, clear direct Larry.
290, clear direct Larry, 404.
Actually, if we're going south, so actually be tubes. Tubes on the Frogs 4. Frogs 4 will be from...
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing this and you're still in the terminal, well, I've got good news and bad news. The
Defund.
bad news is the gate for the Envoy Air Flight 3366 to Miami has closed faster than my fridge when I'm on a diet. The good news, the customer service desk is open and ready to assist you. They're located just down the hall. They're the ones not laughing at my jokes. Thanks for choosing Envoy Air. We promise to keep you flying.
The runway heading is 349. Wind on the ground right now. Oh boy, gusting out of here. It's gusting 25 knots in Pensacola right now. Good lord. 360 at 13, but we're gusting to 25, so we got to use that in consideration. Flaps 2 is good there. We'll go to takeoff. And we'll double check our things here. Runway 35, 39, 42. 39, 142, and 143.
Southwest 862, you're leaving the airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Over the dark side,
And flaps 2, CG is going to be 19.2, trim 3.5. Trim 3.5. That's all fine there. Cool. Alright, radio will be there.
Okay, guys. Everybody look for clearance. It's just going to be a couple of seconds, guys. I'm super saturated on the radar sectors, and fortunately everybody's flying, and it just is what it is. So I will get to everybody as soon as I can. The people at Orlando, Jacksonville, and Charleston, I will send PDCs when I get a chance. If there's one guy in Ocala that gets clearance before everybody, so he'll be number one.
There we go. Flying real time? No, we're not flying real time. I want to fly in the daytime, not at night.
FedEx 1455, turn right, heading 260.
Don't want to fly at nighttime right now.
And WAA140, yeah, you said your text. All right, just a minute, please.
Live weather, but not live time.
Check center, Delta 2691.
We're getting the APU fired up though, so we're going to maintain 3,000. I think he said off a departure.
It's just non-stop, continuous things and tasks to do, so everybody's just going to have to be patient and just call me back if I don't answer here in a couple of seconds.
Couple of seconds. 1, 2. I'm just kidding. Alright, our systems are looking good. We got APU and electronics are coming online here. Wait for that APU to be 100% and fired up, which I believe it is now. Ground power can get disconnected. We're going to get our seatbelt signs on as boarding is pretty much done. We need to get our passenger announcement done.
FedEx 1455 Heavy Quadric Tickery, intercept the final runway 26.
See, are they still doing cargo? No, cargo seems to be done as well.
ILS, runway 26 approach. FedEx 1455 Heavy.
FedEx 1455 Heavy, cross Tickery at 2000, cleared ILS runway 26 approach.
Cross Tickery at 2000, cleared ILS runway 26 approach. FedEx 1455 Heavy.
Southwest 2412, turn left, heading 030.
Let me double check our fuel on board real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain, Midnight Maverick, speaking. I've been told that I'm the funniest guy on the flight deck, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Now, let's get this show in the sky. You're currently aboard Flight 3366, proudly presented by Envoy Air. We're heading straight from the beautiful beaches of Pensacola, Florida, and landing in the vibrant, lively city of Miami. It's a bit like swapping one paradise for another, isn't it? My partner in crime up here in the cockpit is the fantastic First Officer, Mary Crane. Mary tells me her favorite movie is Top Gun, but don't worry, she promises not to do any barrel rolls. We're also joined by our fabulous flight attendants, Samuel, Cora, Laura, and Margaret. They tell me they're all ready to break into a synchronized dance routine, but we're still working on the choreography. In the meantime, they'll be taking care of your safety and comfort. Our cruising altitude for today's flight will be a lofty 33,000 feet. Now,
Right,
I don't want to
ready
brag,
for
but that's
pushback.
higher than Mount Everest. So technically, you're all mountain climbers today. No need for the
We just need
oxygen
our
masks
altimeter.
and climbing gear, though. We've got you covered.
3003.
Our estimated arrival time in Miami is 11 to 23 p.m. I've checked in with our friends at the weather station, and they've promised us a few clouds and a balmy 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So, you can leave your winter coats on the plane. Now, sit back,
Get our beacon
relax, and enjoy the flight. We'll keep the dad jokes to a minimum, but we can't make any promises about the puns. Safety briefings will be done by our flight attendants, so keep those eyes and ears open. Thank you for choosing Envoy Air. Remember, folks, we may not be a comedy club, but we're definitely a mile-high club. Have a great flight.
You heard it. We're Mile High Club.
Everybody on the ground at Orlando, you can monitor Orlando Tower or give them a call on 118.45. Delta 2891, fly runway heading, runway 36, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 36, clear for takeoff, Delta 2691.
I'm just going to go straight back here. And beacon's on. I didn't get my squawk in. I didn't do that. 7731.
Spare wings 1, Jack Center, squawk 6521.
Lock our door.
6521, spare wings 1.
Let's do it.
Nomad 32, Houston's all operator services terminating, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Alright, we are commencing push.
Houston, we're off Unicom, Nomad 32, thanks. See you.
Let's do it.
See you later.
Firing up engine 2.
Control aircraft, I am streaming this session. If you guys want to check out the stream, I'll put it in the chat. You guys can check it out. Give me a like.
Be the best, Howard.
Southwest 5384, you're leaving the airspace. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency approved. Southwest 5384. I'm going to watch your stream.
Thanks. All right, the Gato Cal, I have your clearance if I was ready.
And we're ready to enter my zone.
Bro doing a promo?
23 Mike Zulu, you're
He
cleared
is.
to the Orlando International, correction, the Orlando Executive Airport.
He wants to prove to everyone how busy it is to why he's having trouble.
Maintain 2,000, expect 5,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9.
What's the link? No idea.
Squawk 4227, hold for release.
Clear Orlando, like
Oh.
2 sabs, then after
Pensacola approach is now on, so we're probably going to switch to Pensacola approach.
Departure frequency 135.92, transponder
TSX is
4227.
pushing us too far back.
12, contact Orlando Tower 118.45. It may be a little late there, sorry man.
Alright, good start on 2, start 1.
75 is going to maintain 1,600.
Descend 1,600, Southwest 975.
Okay, there was somebody else checking in, who was it?
Spirit Wing 370, 380.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Envoy Air Flight 3366, non-stop service to KMIA.
I have no idea what the link is,
My name is
guys.
Samuel, your lead flight
He is
attendant,
not giving me any
and
link.
also your in-flight entertainment. You know, they say the best way to become a flight attendant is to have a good sense of humor. But I didn't listen, and here I am anyway. Before we depart, please let me point out the important safety features of this EMB 175 aircraft. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tab into the buckle and pull the strap so it's tight across your hips. To open your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle. Remember, seatbelt signs are just like your in-laws. Ignore them and you will get in trouble. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which doubles as a water slide. Fun, right? But don't get too excited. These are for emergencies only. In the event of a cabin pressure change, oxygen masks will drop from the overhead area. Pull a mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing. And if you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first, and then assist the other person. It's like when they say to laugh at your own jokes first. Or something like that. In the unlikely event of a water landing, your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device.
So is
But
emergency
let's be
light
honest,
not
if we
armed?
land in water,
Where is the
well,
emergency light in this thing?
let's just say I hope you brought your
yes,
swim
he's
trunks
Jackson
and
Wilson.
floppies. A safety information
Alright,
card is
am I blind
located
here,
in the
guys?
seat pocket
Am I
in front of
missing?
you. It has
Oh,
beautiful pictures
I am
and a
blind,
gripping
sorry.
narrative. I highly recommend it if you run out of in-flight entertainment options. Smoking, including electronic cigarettes, is not allowed on any Envoy Air flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. And let's face it, if you wanted to pay a $2,000 fine for smoking, you could have bought a ticket to Hawaii instead. We will be taking off soon. Please switch all smartphones, tablets, and e-readers to airplane mode. For those of you who still have a flip phone, well, it's time to join us in the 21st century. Once again, this is Envoy Air Flight 3366 to KMIA. Thank you for choosing to fly with us.
Pensacola
We realize you have
approach,
many
Envoy
choices when you
3366,
fly.
information
And we thank you
Bravo,
for
ready
choosing
for
Envoy
taxi
Air,
35.
where our jokes are free and the laughs are mandatory.
Taxi via Alpha Cross Runway 8.
Taxi via Alpha Cross Runway 8, Envoy 3366. Alright, there we go.
Runway 3366 can also be runway 8 if you want to just do it from 8. It's up to you.
We'll go 3-5, we're already set up for it.
Roger.
Alright, alright, 2 good engine starts. They're all over the place today. APU's coming off. Taxi lights are coming on. And and release our parking brake. I'm glad VR scenery. Will it affect it if I buy the new one? You just have to uninstall the LAT VFR scenery, Tyler. Yeah, you just can't have both installed at the same time. That's it. We got that RTO there on the brakes.
Takeoff, okay.
Takeoff config is okay. Takeoff config okay.
Airlines 1051, I just looked at the weather. Her wind is a little breezy, so expect 3-5 for departure.
Look back 35 and hold on tight for 51.
360 at 13, gusting to 25. Probably 8 is probably not a bad idea. It's kind of a bad idea.
Yeah, I was going off the breeze. We'll go with that other one.
It's on across the runway here. We're clear right and we're clear left. That's why we didn't change the runway 8, because it is gusting pretty bad here. Greg, what's going on? Just in time for fun. That's right. Just in time for the departure. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. I don't know if we've, I don't think we've flown out of Pensacola before here on stream yet. This is the first time. First time flying out of Pensacola. Just a nice little 7,000 foot runway. Hey, think the Embraer is worth purchasing right now in a current state? Kale. So this is my opinion. If you know how to operate an aircraft and don't rely on the automation, then I think yes. I think it's a joy to fly. Now, is it complete? No, by any means. I think.
Envoy 3366 upon departure, fly runway heading to wind 360, 13 gust to 25, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Alright, fly runway heading, runway 35, clear for takeoff, envoy 3366. I think it's a joy to fly. It's it is not complete. It does not have working VNAV. It does not have a fully custom FMC. But it is operational. You can get point A to point B, and I find it fun to fly. So I leave it up to you. If you think it's worth it, you can watch us fly it. But I do enjoy it. I think the sounds are great, textures are great. It flies, hand flies really well. But by all means, is it complete? No. Here we go, friends. Spam them toga emojis as we are going to rev it up. Here we go, heading mode selected. Let's do it. Toga.
Envoy 3366 radar contact, say altitude passing.
Passing 1,400, Envoy 3366.
Envoy 3366, climb, maintain 1010,000, proceed direct to Crestview VOR, proceed on course.
Can you repeat that one more time, Envoy 3366?
No problem, climb, maintain 1010,000, turn right direct to Crestview VOR, proceed on course.
Alright, 10,000 and right be the Crestview VRS on 3366. Alright, we are cleared up to 10,000. 10,000 is in, and we're cleared direct to the Crestview VOR. Going direct. And nav mode is in. Goes in, flight level change. Going direct, we're going to go flaps 1. Following our flight director here. Making sure she's trimmed out nice. I might decide my descent point from years of experience, basically. When you have ATC online, they're going to tell you when to descend when you're flying IFR. So they kind of just decide that for you. However, you know, there's a math equation out there, you know, rule of threes that you can follow. Go ahead and get the autopilot on here because we're just going straight. But, you know, my math in my head typically is if you're flying at say 40,000 feet, you're about 120 miles from your airport, you're going to start descending. If you're about 35,000 feet, you're about 100, 110 miles. If you're 30,000 feet, you're about 80 miles from your destination, roughly.
Approach, Fairwinds 1051, information Bravo, ready taxi.
Fairwinds 1051, runway 35 taxi via Alpha.
35 via Alpha.
That is roughly.
Fairwinds 1051, cross runway 8.
I'm going to start climbing here a little bit faster at 230
35
knots.
Alpha, cross runway 8, Fairwinds 1051.
Envoy 3366, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.92, see ya.
Over at Jacksonville Center, they say ATC, Envoy 33662. Alright, we'll go over to Jacksonville.
Thanks, flying 355.
Roger that, right, 355, 16 Romeo Golf.
And flaps are all the way.
Frontier 3738, we're with you at flight level 360.
Yeah, that's what you do, yeah. I hope they add VNAV too. Yeah, me too. I mean,
Frontier aircraft, where are you coming out of?
once they add VNAV and the custom FSC, this will be one of the best planes in Microsoft, I
Okay,
feel
what are
like.
the Frontier numbers again?
3738.
Frontier flight 3738, Jack Center squawk 7727.
7727, Frontier flight 3738.
Delta 2926, you can expect
So as we get a word in here.
the visual approach runway 33. If you prefer the RNAV, the RNT RNAV, I can give that to you, otherwise expect the visual approach.
No, we can go for the visual turn, 926.
Frontier flight 3738, radar contacts. We'll call it 30 miles northwest of the Gator VOR, maintains level 360.
360, Frontier 3738.
Spread wings 370, stay altitude. Expression.
Everyone's flying in Florida.
Mach number.
0.75, 370.
Okay.
Jacksonville Center Envoy 3366, 10,000.
0.78, Frontier 3738.
Right.
And T3 is ready to go at Ocala, runway 8.
November 23, Mike, Zulu, Roger.
I'm not.
Release
These
for
are all
departure,
default.
Clearance and void, if not off in 5 minutes. If not off in 5 minutes, report your intentions. This frequency within 10 minutes. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
Say again to the Mixel.
November 3, Mike, Zulu, you release for
Doesn't?
departure.
We'll
Clearance
have
and
to try it
void,
out.
if not off in 5 minutes.
I think the
If not
sounds
off
just
in
even
5
in
minutes,
default
report
sound
your
pretty damn
intentions.
good,
This
so
frequency within 10 minutes.
we'll have to
Frequency
see
change is
how
approved.
much
The
better
tower's
those are
closed,
then.
sir.
Frequency change approved. If not up in 5 minutes, we're going to void the clearance. And report back your frequency of intentions within 10 minutes. We're clear for frequency change. November 23, Mixel.
Delta 2691,
I mean, FT sometimes,
contact
I mean, they pretty
Washington
much nail
Center,
it most of the time, don't they?
133.72, have a good night.
33.72, Delta 2691, see you.
Delta 1880, contact
Lord.
Washington Center, 133.72, we'll see you later.
Washington Center, I believe, Delta 1880.
Good day.
Jacksonville Center Envoy 3366 at 10,000.
Envoy 3366, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain for level 330.
330 Envoy 3366. Alright, 330 and
Centric CX 1101.
speed up to 250 here.
700, 13,000 for level 230.
speed up to 280.
1101, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain for level
We'll go
280.
275 and we'll go flight level change.
Level 280, 1101.
Do I have the BA-146? I do not. No, I never got that plane.
Delta 2926, flighting 150.
Just Aviation, yo, what's going on?
3000.
Tyler, I have the Microsoft newly handcrafted airport for that. That has been updated with the new Caribbean update.
That is Delta 2926, heading 150, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, descend and maintain 3000, heading 150, Delta 2926.
Alright, looking good here. Looks like we're avoiding all the storms on this departure route.
Would like to pick up an FX, go to ma'am.
Where are you, sir?
Jacksonville.
Alrighty, stand by for a PDC.
Thank you.
You're at Miami too? Nice. Nice. We're on our way. We are on our way.
Delta 2926, flighting 160.
We're definitely on our way.
Delta 404, contact Atlanta Center, 132.97, have a good night.
3297 for Delta 404, see you on the flip side.
We'll see you. Sign wing 7570 on my frequency.
Paul, what's going on? Hello, welcome aboard. Good to see you tonight.
Alright, sign wing 757, do you receive
We're
voice?
on our way to lovely Miami. Map say I want to join you and I start at LAX. Would I have to fly to Miami to fly
Sunwing
with you or
757, do you receive voice?
Well, what do you mean just aviation? I mean, you can fly like in the same world as us. You're not going to be next to us if you're at LAX because we're on the other side of the country. But you can still fly. The long haul flight between Thailand and Dubai yesterday in the A300, nice. I mean,
Wing 1101, climb
that's
and
more of like
maintain.
a mini long haul though, isn't it? I guess it's kind of long.
1101, climb and maintain level
But the A300
320.
is not necessarily a long haul aircraft.
Level 320,
It's only got like a 6-hour distance-ish.
Jackson, good evening, Route
I don't know how long
1679,
that flight is. but-
16,000.
Route 1679, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain level 370.
Climb
So
maintain
yeah,
level
6 is there. It's about the max
1679.
range of the A300 there. How I living? What do you mean, how am I living? I'm alive. I'm good. I'm living good, I guess you could say. Alright, we're living good. Living good through these clouds here. What's our outside temperature?
Good evening, Jacksonville
7?
Central, West Wind 3062 with you. 20 miles from Hornet and passing 34,000 for 37,000.
West Wind 3062, Jacksonville Center, Rider.
I'm doing good, man. I am doing good. Can't complain. Like I said, we were not so good this morning. We were doing our
Frontier 10
taxes this morning.
1046, flight level
It's the longest flight Microsoft that I've done. About a little over 12 hours, I would say.
1046, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain.
A little over 12 hours, something like that. 12, 13 hours. It was either the flight from Madagascar to Perth, Australia, or from Sydney, Australia to Chile in South America. One of those two were our longest flight. They were pretty close to each other. It was roughly 12 to 13, I think, hours.
JetBlue 897, contact Orlando approach 124.8. Have a good night.
So yeah, that's roughly our longest flight we've ever done at Microsoft.
Over 23 Mike Zulu, you on the frequency?
So, but I do agree with Haas. If you guys are enjoying today's stream, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up button for me. I really do appreciate it. It really does help out the stream, and if we can at least maybe blow past our goal of our normal goal of 30 likes.
Please.
Let's see if I can figure the FSS to my TCA. Successful join you to the Bahamas. Nice.
Southeast of the Ocala.
Hopefully you can, Kenny.
VOR, clear direct CUSA, resume navigation, climb and maintain 5,000.
So yeah, the Bahamas airport we're going to is the new default handcrafted one from Microsoft with the new Caribbean update.
574, now with you cruising at 16,000 feet.
American 574, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain level 290.
Love this plane. I love it. I enjoy it. I really do. Fast transition
Number
yet.
3 Mike Zulu, contact Orlando approach 124.8.
Just about past transition.
November 3
Standard
Mike
pressure is
Zulu,
set.
contact
Landing
Orlando
lights
approach
coming
124.8.
Orlando approach 124.8 to Brazil.
American
So that's
1199, you're
as
leaving
well.
airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Roger that. We'll download at the same time. Sounds good, Ken.
See you later.
You're in Bahamas Air right now in Miami. Hopefully I'll see you. Alright, hopefully we'll see you there. Did I get the new Miami? I did. Yes.
Where are you, sir?
Yes. We are checking out the new Miami.
Okay.
How does this plane compare to the Phoenix A320 or PDG? I wouldn't say you really could compare it to those, because those are definitely a high fidelity, ready to go. Those are definitely better than this. This is in early access E-Jet for the E170, 175, 190, or 195. It does not have working VNAV yet, and it does not have a fully custom FMC. It has a semi-custom FMC. They're adding to it and working on it. Those are really the two major things missing from this plane. Other than that, it sounds great, it hand flies great, taxi's great, I think, it looks great. So once you learn how to use the FMC, and if you can control your plane and descend without VNAV, and climb with your restrictions without using VNAV, and know how to do it manually and actually navigate your plane, and aviate, then I think it's a fun plane. But you got to be able to fly without the VNAV. If you can't do that comfortably, then probably not worth you buying it at this point. I mean, you can do short to medium. Short to medium. Like this plane goes from all the way from New York down to Miami. Like, so I mean, it can cover some distance, but you're not, you know, you're not going to be going cross country in this plane. But yeah, more of a short. It's a regional jet. Yeah, you got a flyer. Mr. Tyler coming with a $2 bomb, increasing the total to $100 on the month. Appreciate you, man. Just give these for you. Let's get some love and chat from Mr. Tyler. Dropping the $2 donation. Appreciate you, Tyler. We'll see you in Miami.
I'm up to 100.
That's right.
Maintain 2,000.
Left 070, 2000, 296.
Control aircraft, I am streaming this session. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put the link in the chat.
What sim brief profile do you use? For this plane, I think I'm just using default, JJ. I don't know if I have a profile I'm using. I might just have the default one on the sim brief that I loaded.
Confirm the heading.
And is there somebody else checking in for Jacksonville?
If there is some profiles to use, I don't think I've put them in my sim brief yet. Yeah, it does not match GSX. However, you can go into GSX's config file for this plane and you can change it. Which I did have changed at one point, but when I reinstalled, I didn't re-change it, so it's not configured correctly yet. But you can change the code that it recognizes the plane as in the config file. You just have to retype the code, resave the file. So it's not incredibly hard. But the ATC guy wants to use, hey, I mean, he's streaming it, he's on the network.
Delta
Like,
2926, Charleston, since
I
you're
mean, that's what we do. We post on social media and
everything.
everything for views. It's not really any different than what he's doing.
Delta 2926, clear visual approach on way 33.
Yes, you can download from their Discord.
Visual, runway 33, turn 926.
And since I newly reinstalled, I have not done that because I've been lazy and haven't done it. At least not for this specific one. The other one that I'm flying, the 195, works just fine. But I have to redo the 175 version. But yes, oh, Mab be slacking. I admit, I have been slacking. Oh, he have been slacking.
Sorry, who was calling, Jack?
But she is a beautiful bird. Really good detail. Ooh, what is that?
It's American
The light
285,
shining? Oh,
Jacksonville
that's
Center,
the,
Roger, I'll send you a code.
that's from the nav light shining with the clouds, the sun rays.
American 285, squawk 6504.
Mr. Kevin, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see that you're doing well.
American 285, radar contact about 10 north of the Stabs intersection. Maintain flood level 350.
Roger, American 285, maintain flight level 350.
Delta 2926, the Charleston winds 0206, runway 33, clear to land.
Good land, 33, turn 926.
Next one will send American 3660 heavy with you, flight level 410.
American 3660, Jacksonville Center, roger. Kingdom 001, are you climbing to flood level 370? Looks like you're stuck there at 30. Kingdom 001, Jacksonville.
Kingdom. Kingdom, he's calling you Kingdom. Flying through the soup now.
370, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907. Have a good flight.
3297, take care, Howard. Good luck with the stream, brother.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it. Spirit Wings 1, it's Atlanta Center now, 132.907. Have a good night.
13297, Spirit Wings 1. You have a good night.
13297.
American 574.
Did Miami
direct
Center
Larry.
come online yet? Miami Center hasn't come online yet, have they? Nope. Someone needs to hit up Miami Center and tell them to get off their butts and get on controlling for us.
American 574, radar contact.
Anyone know
lost.
any Miami controllers?
Roger, now I'm back. Sorry for the American 574.
American 574, roger. Clear, direct Larry, Lima Alpha India, Romeo India.
To Larry, American 574.
Alright. You want to get the Aerosaw pushback feature payware? I use GSX, so probably not. I don't need to payware pushback features. To be honest, I can't keep spending money on duplicate products. People want me to buy the products, they're gonna have to come out with them faster than someone else. Unless they're just astronomically better than what we have. For example, like this Miami scenery looks aesthetically a lot better than the Latin VFR one.
Departure flight 3738, contact Atlanta.
So I got it,
132.907. Good night.
After doing my taxes today and actually going to write off all the stuff that I spend and seeing exactly how much money I spend on flight sim stuff, subscriptions, programs, editing softwares, it was a pretty high number. Mav needs to cut back. You guys don't want to even know. Are you ready for another pressing agencies? You know what, Mike Jones? I'm going to need more positivity. But yeah, no, I can't. Airsoft definitely probably needs money. I mean, they have the free pushback toolbar. Why do we need to pay for the pro version? I don't know. I don't know if there is much in the pro version worth getting over just having it free, or GSX. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm not going to be getting that. Check Discord. All right, I'll go in a sec. J-Foot, what's going on? You ever want to know the total amount I spent?
The aircraft checking in the call sign only.
Let's just say what I wrote off is probably not even the full
Delta
total.
25, Jacksonville Center, squawk 6774.
Okay.
Jacksonville Center, Civil Wings 95.
I wrote off $4,000
Wings 95, Jacksonville
in
Center,
YouTube things.
16,000.
Civil Wings 95, roger.
And
The
it
Daytona
probably
Beach
was
altimeter
higher than that, but that's just all I could come up with at the moment because I wasn't prepared to what I needed and what I came up with off my phone. But yes, in the neighborhood of 4K. Spent on this and the giveaways, the scenery, planes. I don't think the 777 will be that much. I don't think it's going to be as much as you're going to think.
Delta 2926.
So the fact that there is a much bigger market in Microsoft than P3D and X-Plane, the price does not have to be as high for them to make what they need to make. That's why most things in Microsoft are cheaper than they ever were in X-Plane or P3D.
Delta 25, radar contact.
It will be less than $100. It's not going to go over 100. I couldn't see that happening. I'd be surprised. I think in the neighborhood 70, 80 bucks. But I would be surprised if it was more than that.
Yeah, Delta 25, you're pretty far out there over the ocean. It's hard for me to hear you. What was the request?
Just do a post rate. Oh, yeah, give me a sec, JJ, hold on.
300? Okay, Delta 25, descend and maintain level 300.
Oh, the profiles? Yeah, no, I know the profiles are in there. Like I said, I have everything updated for the 90 series, the 190. E-Jet, I just haven't re-updated the 170.
American 2711, remind me where you are, sir?
We are in Jacksonville.
Thank you.
Jacksonville Center, November 351 Tango Bravo, ready to check.
Radio check is loud and clear. American 2711, runway 26, taxi via Hotel Bravo Charlie.
Hotel Bravo Charlie, American 2711, thanks.
Jacksonville Center, number 1 to whiskey, try for taxi, sorry for the delay.
Okay, the aircraft for taxi, where airport are you at, sir? I own like 270 airports.
I'm at Daytona, November 1 to whiskey.
Thank you. And you said you're on runway 34?
Yes, runway 34, please.
Number 12 whiskey, roger. Runway 34, taxi via Echo, cross runway 7 left, hold short 7 right.
Taxi via Echo, crossing runway 7 left and hold short runway 7 right, November 1 to whiskey.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you want a short field departure? I mean, you're in a Cessna 172. Do you want full length or do you want to depart off November?
If it's under a C note, then I would be surprised. I think it's definitely going to be under 100, Kenny.
3-4 November, taxi via Romeo 1 November.
I can't see them realistic. They would get scrutinized too bad to have it over $100.
Dental aircraft, Charleston 8 Bravo now current, Charleston altimeter 299.8, Daytona 8 Bravo now current, Daytona altimeter 299.5, Myrtle Beach 8 Charlie now current, Myrtle altimeter is 3001.
Right, Kenny? I know. I am pretty positive it'll be under $100 for the 777. PMG would only be shooting themselves in the foot with their reputation at this point in time if it was more than $100.
We just gotta charge it.
Now, will they post at $99.99? Maybe.
Okay, I'll let Atlanta Center know. That's a new
I think they would be shooting themselves in the foot going over $100. I don't think there's a need. The demand would be too high for this plane. They're gonna make millions on the release day. Like, yeah, they're gonna make millions upon the release of PC. They're gonna make millions upon the release of Xbox. Like, they're gonna make a lot of money. Yeah, sorry, I can't do anything about the exchange rates there, Paul. But yes, no, yeah, the Aussie dollar is not strong. You're gonna have to talk to your fearless leaders over there about that one. Got 10 days off starting tomorrow.
Southwest
Nice.
3479. I just need to give you a temporary odd altitude through this sector. Do you want 37 or 35?
We'll take 35, 3479.
Getting ready to leave Miami.
Southwest
Nice.
3479. Thanks.
We have a nice trip where we're going.
350.
We still got quite a ways before we get to Miami.
7250, Southwest 37.
We're coming right down the coastline. We still got quite a ways to go. There we go. We'll finish our climb up here. Looking forward to the Phoenix A320. Yep, I am as well. I'm looking forward to their A321 and their A319. I gotta say though, I'm still enjoying flying the Latin VFR with Horizon mod A319, A321. I think they fly really good and handle really good. There's no really kind of major issues that I've noticed.
Air 351 Tango Bravo Jacksonville 70 cleared to the Gainesville Airport as filed after departure.
I think that's all good.
3,000, expect 4,000, 5 minutes after departure, squawk 7442.
Departure as filed, claim and maintain 3,000, 4,000 after 5 minutes, squawk 7442.
November 1 Tango Bravo, read back correct. Information Bravo is current at Daytona. Cease operations, I can give you 7 left, 7 right, or 3-4. Just let me know which runway you want when you're ready to taxi. The Daytona altimeter is 299.5.
Mr. Josh, welcome back. Good to see you.
Roger, thanks.
We are just reaching our cruising altitude here today.
Jacksonville Center, November 1 to Whiskey, ready for takeoff, runway intersection 34 at Daytona International Airport.
It did look pretty good.
After departure,
There's one of the things I do agree with Captain on is
runway 34 at Papa.
give me less videos and just release the plane. I don't want to keep seeing videos. I want you guys to release aircraft.
Wings 95,
Stop promising things. Just get the
ILS
plane done and
runway
release it.
26 approach.
We don't need to see all these previews
Good
just to keep
evening,
letting us
ladies and
down.
gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Now I know what you're thinking. Who let this comedian fly a plane? Well, don't worry. I promise my piloting skills are better than my jokes. We have just reached our cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. Or as I like to say, we're now officially higher than my credit score. We're currently en route from Pensacola to Miami on flight 3366. That's right, folks. 3,366. And no, that's not the number of bad jokes I know, though it's close. We're expecting to land in Miami at around 11:23 p.m. So, if you were hoping for a midnight snack, you're in luck. The weather in Miami is looking great, as usual, with a temperature of around 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So for those of you who packed your winter jackets, I'm sorry to disappoint. Our fantastic flight attendants, Samuel, Cora, Laura, and Margaret will be coming around shortly with in-flight services. If you're lucky, they might even laugh at my jokes. So sit back, relax, and remember, we'll get you to Miami before my next punchline. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
3738, oh yeah, I guess. I mean, you're already in his airspace. There's not a whole lot I can do. You're in his airspace, so yeah, I would get a hold of them as quickly as possible.
2 legs done, 2 to go. Flight sim, YouTube stream is not a bad way to spend time being on the clock. Hey, not a bad time, Kevin. Not a bad time.
You climbing through 13,000.
Flying from Bali to Sydney at 747 Vatsim. Alistair, nice.
Center, come and maintain level 390.
390, Southwest 1983.
Southwest 3479, contact Atlanta Center, 132.9.
I get what you're saying, Mike. You know, they're trying to keep people excited about it, but it also has a reverse effect of just making, I think, people mad that they keep waiting longer, to be honest, too. It's a double-edged sword. At this point, Phoenix is damned if they do, damned if they don't. But,
3, 2, 1.
you know, I just rather, I mean, I get why they announce things so other people will be discouraged from developing the same thing, but I want less announcements and promises and more results. Less talk, more action.
Thanks, cross runway 3 and thanks for
Did I see your joke? Yes, about D's nuts. I laughed. Talking about D's nuts.
3 via to the run via Hotel Alpha 29, 26, and doing a great job.
I mean, it's probably stalling for time, if we're being honest. Well, that's what most of these. That's what most of these announcements are. Even PMDG is stalling time.
Southwest 2641 Jack Center, call maintain level 380.
Don't you be talking about my Angels. I might be going to spring training next weekend, alright, to see my Angels.
3660 December, the
I might be going to spring training next week. I think we're definitely going to go spring training one of these weekends. I don't know if it's going to be opening weekend, but maybe.
Yeah, price 3 America 366299 for the trigger.
Okay, just.
And the A220 comes out, right? Can't wait for that.
3660.
You have no idea how excited I am about the 220 and the fact that Any Builds has partnered with Synaptic Simulations to bring a payware quality A220. No idea how excited I am for that. I've been waiting since X-Plane 11.
Yeah, Brace 3 arrival, landing north from American 3660.
I've been waiting since X-Plane 11.
1101, clear direct.
We know someone that gets to now fly the A220 in real life for an airline, and yeah, they say it's incredible. I love it.
Jack Center, good evening. Walker 776.
It's very, very technologically advanced.
IFR to Miami with the weather.
Speed up. I'm going riding the speed tape.
And I'm sorry, the airport you're calling from? Sorry, I missed it.
Any Builds definitely taking over.
Roger, stand by.
See the Any Builds volunteer tester post? I did.
Frontier 3738, can you repeat that frequency?
I did.
Atlanta.
Frontier 3738, Atlanta is on.
You guys are interested in being beta testers? Go over and apply, see if you get approved.
Okay, thank you, see you.
Jack Center, Fairway 1031, we're back with the Burley.
The new Qantas A220 looks mint. Nice.
Roger. Walker 776, Jack Center, you're cleared to the Miami International Airport as filed. After departure, maintain 3000. Expect level of 410, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 7355.
Hi, Walker 776, clear Miami as filed. 3000, expect 410 and 10. 7355 and squawk. Walker 776.
Walker 776, read back correct. The weather up at Tallahassee.
If you guys just joining us too, please make sure you don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Get us to at least 30 likes today, guys. I would do appreciate it.
2998, runway 9er, call for taxi.
What's my prediction for Any Builds A350? The very end of the year.
Okay,
December, just like they released the A300. Very end of the year.
Expect runway 36, call for taxi.
Alright, 36, we'll call you.
Ready work flight dash? Well, I can show you.
Guys, who's at Jacksonville?
American 2711.
American 2711, thanks. After departure, turn left heading 220, runway 26,
I
clear
can
for takeoff.
definitely show you here.
Departure 220 to the left, American 2711, thanks.
Alright, so this is flightdash.io, guys. It is an online EFB, basically. On here you have a voice-activated checklist that you can create. We don't have any created yet, but we are going to create some. You can get your weather data, so we can type in KMIA. And you get weather information, all the weather you need here. You got frequencies, recommended landing runways, which all the runways right now are, apparently it's pretty windy.
67, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
So, runways there. If there's any Vatsim, you can request the Vatsim. There's no Vatsim ATC online, but it does show you every departure and arrival in Miami right now, which we are right there. And they'll tell you all the information about that flight, including the remarks from what we filed. So you do have that. You can import your Simbri flight plan onto here, so it has your flight plan.
Let's see, November 1 Tango Bravo, which one would
you have charts, so if you don't have Navigraph, it has charts for the US.
Okay, did you want an
Currently just the US, but you do have charts that you can use to fly online.
Okay, which one would you like?
This is all your flight plan information. You have your boarding time, departure time, arrival time, gate arrival. Passengers, it pulls all this in from your SimBrief.
cross.
You
runway
generate a
7
flight
left.
crew if you're going to be using the AI passenger announcements. You can customize a flight crew, so you've got ourselves in there. It can be funny or just professional, however you want to do it. This is the only part that's not free on this program. This is payware for just the announcements. Everything else is free on here. It doesn't even require an account sign up. However, the passenger AI announcements that you're hearing being made by AI, you have to get an API key. So currently it's a pay-as-you-use. So you're paying every time you use the AI creating program. It's roughly 40 to 50 cents a flight.
2711 radar contact.
You can have it where you just press them manually. You can have it where these four here are automatically done. If you're flying on Vatsim, that's how it tracks this. So that overlay you see up top here is being tracked with Vatsim to know where we're at and where we're at in flight.
2711, climb and maintain flight level 300, turn left direct to X box, resume on navigation.
And then it gives you an actual passenger manifest, tells you who's on your plane, if they're checked in, how many bags. And then you have a post-flight report to see how well you did on your flight. It has VAT track on their website as well. It has their own VAT tracking system. It shows centers and the approach frequencies online now, all the different planes. You can search for streamers on here as well. Call signs, light, dark. We just click on a plane and you can see all the information about it on here. There's Fort Lauderdale, MCO, all that good stuff. This is a brand new program. It's still in beta stages. Brand new developer, brand new program there with Brian over at Flight-IO. And yeah, pretty handy, pretty fun to use. I like using the announcements.
Hotel, you can expect a visual approach on way
like I said, this whole website, JJ, is free. The whole website's free. All you do in your settings here is which METAR source do you want. You want aviationweather.gov or Vatsim. Put in your SimPilot ID. If you want announcements, you have to make an open AI API key from the makers of ChatGPT. That is not free. It is pay as you use. If you use it for a whole flight, it's roughly 40 to 50 cents a flight for a full entire flight of usage. It just depends on the announcement size, how long the announcements are, how many you're using.
Thanks a lot. You're welcome.
And then you can also choose to do different checklists. Default A320 is in there, but you can make your own. Export your config file to save your config, and then you just have to load that config file in here every time you use it, and it'll put the information back in for you automatically.
American 285, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
So, it's pretty cool how everything works on here. If you don't use this here, it has a different overlay here that you can control manually if you're not using Vatsim, if you're not on Vatsim. You can also do Vatsim group flights, so if any of you guys were flying with us, it would show all of the planes going from the same destination to arrival, from departure to arrival. Or you can do proximity, and you can see by distance here all the flights that are in your proximity. So we got Spirit Wings about 50 miles from us here, going to Fort Lauderdale. So show all the planes on that sim, including their airline pictures, where they're at in their route, and all that good stuff.
Airline for the altimeter clip descend via the Sentinel 3 arrival for Spirit Wings 1101.
Sherman Wings 95, the heading, turn left heading 270, 7 Wings 95, 270, please.
270, 7 Wings 95, 270.
Have fun at dinner, alright, Haas? Have a good dinner, man. Is Flight Dash the one giving us your landing rate, or is that a different plugin? That's called the landing rate monitor. LMR, you can get that from flightsim.to.
Miami's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Frequency approved, American 36, thank you, have a good one.
And Westwind 36.
Okay, the frequency change was for
Westwind 3062
only, so I think two guys answered.
This is the plugin that's giving us the landing rate monitor. It's called LRM, landing rate monitor. You can get it from flightsim.to. That's what gives us the landing rate. I'll pass on that flight too much, yeah. So there is a possibility that it will eventually become like a more of a paid monthly subscription type service, JJ, but that's down the road once he gets more established, because there's a lot of legal issues and stuff with that, because those AI servers are not free. I mean, they do cost money when you use stuff, so you'd have to figure out a way to get it and use it. There are ways to do it. So there is a chance down the line it's going to be that. Now there's also something that a chance that he is working on to bring updates to where this could be more integrated with Microsoft. Could potentially make it to where it's part of your pop-down menu here for Flight Dash, and it's a tablet type thing in the sim and connected with showing these same exact features. I think he's working on stuff like that. A lot of plans and stuff and feedback I've been giving him, and he's done really, really well with the feedback we've been giving him and bringing us the stuff that we want. And so, yeah, I think this is definitely one of the better things to use for a flight simmer.
Hey guys, let's keep this professional.
Now, when is GS push back in the air? Yes, GSX will do that. Should you get your passengers aboard? That's up to you, Tyler. It's your passengers. Don't ask me. Will I be getting all the 777 variants? Yes. Ma'am, I'm having trouble with Tyre. What am I supposed to say to them? I mean, you pretty much just repeat back what they say to you. When in doubt, just repeat back to them word for word what they said to you. The landing monitor app, I have it's called the landing rate monitor, Tyler. It's the only one that I'm aware of on flightsim.to. It's just called landing rate monitor. People wonder why they're cracking down Vatsim accounts? Exactly. Exactly. Let's get some I love Vatsims in chat. You guys got the emoji. Let's get the Vatsim heart emojis in chat.
Wings 95, turn right heading 080, descend to maintain 3000.
So we're on the speed tab, we're at 0.80, we are 220,
turn right heading 080,
223 miles away from Miami, so about an hour and 2 minutes or so, give or take, which is about right.
Whiskey, head here, Jack Center.
Because we've been in the air now for 42 minutes, and this was about an hour and 45 minute flight. It's an hour and 25 minute flight, so yeah, kind of right on there. We got a little bit of a head crosswind, slowing us down a little bit.
Okay, no one's answering me. I just thought my order for Vatsim went down. 7 Wings 95, Jacksonville Center.
Still, I don't think any Miami online. Nope, no Miami. So as soon as we get through Jacksonville, we'll be on our own, which we're almost through Jacksonville's airspace.
Jack Center, Frontier 1016, flight level 310, just passed in the waypoint, India, Romeo, Quebec.
Frontier flight 1016, Jacksonville Center, roger. Envoy 3366, nothing further, radar services terminated, frequency change approval, see you later.
Thanks for the ATCs, Envoy 3366, see you.
7 Wings 95, you back on the frequency?
Alright, we are cleared onto Unicom.
Mike Jack, 7 Wings 95.
7 Wings 95, I got you now, you hear me, sir?
22800.
7 Wings 95.
Alright, we're on Unicom, sweet. With that, I'm going to go put some ice in my cup for my soda. And I shall be right back in just a minute, guys. All right, we're back. Soda, why not a beer? I don't drink beer. I only drink the hard stuff. But even then, we don't really drink alone. We just we drink more when we're with other people. Is when we're drinking. As they say, never drink alone. Variation, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Anyway, greetings from PSP. Ready for more rain? I know, it's supposed to rain, what, Monday, Tuesday? It's supposed to rain tonight, too, maybe? Yeah, no, Monday and Tuesday, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe? Or we're supposed to rain. This thing, I should make sure there's no rain in Phoenix this weekend. Supposed to rain this weekend and next weekend in Phoenix? No, cloudy though. I don't drink alcohol? Hey, well that's good. Alcohol is bad for you. So nothing wrong with that. I do enjoy a nice margarita every now and then though. When we go to Vegas for Flight Sim Expo, you're definitely going to see Maverick walking around with a 4-foot long frozen margarita glass. It's going to happen. From Fat Tuesdays. I think it will be released around the same time that Microsoft 2020 was released. So what, September, August, September, October? Somewhere in that time frame. Definitely after the expo. It could be right after the expo, but I think they're definitely going to use the expo as the, like, maybe the final announcement of planned release time. Maybe we won't get an exact time for release, but maybe a time frame. But yeah, I would expect somewhere around that time, August, September, October. Midnight alcohol is bad for you? Am I going to the expo? Yes, Isaac. I will definitely be at the expo. I plan on staying at the expo for about a week. About a week or so is what I plan on doing for the expo. Probably from Wednesday to Tuesday, Wednesday to Monday, something in that time frame. Wonder if you already... oh yeah, discount? Probably not. Brand new simulator, I don't see them giving out discounts. But who knows? I mean, the discount that you're getting is pretty much everything is supposed to be backwards compatible. So you don't have to rebuy everything for Microsoft 2024. You can still use the scenery and the airplanes, is what they're saying. So I guess that would be your discount. Am I excited? Yes. I'm excited for all the updates that are supposed to be coming with it. The native shared cockpit, the extra weather updates, the tornadoes, hurricanes, the environment, the wildfires, like, you know, maybe a really good type of career mode in Microsoft with the missions. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind doing some of that stuff, the firefighting stuff. Look at that, upgraded in graphics even. I think the graphics will be the same. No, the graphics were clearly better in the trailer. The graphics were definitely better. So I would expect an improvement. Now, how much of an improvement? I don't know. But there should be an improvement. Yes, if you had to rebuy everything, Microsoft 2024 would be dead on release for the most part. It would not be making a lot of money if people had to rebuy. Because like I said, it's still fairly soon for another flight sim to be released. But not if they can make it backwards compatible. If 90% of what you have in here works in there, then upgrading it to the new you know, system is definitely. Well, if they made a force update, well, they already said they're not going to. You can't force someone to pay for something they already paid for, right? So Microsoft 2020, they can't say, well, you can't use 2020 now unless you buy 2024. You know, but it's supposed to be a whole separate sim, so you can have both still on your computer. You don't have to have one or the other. You're finding me on Volanta? Nice. Oh, you're friending. Got it. Sounds good, Tom. Alright, let's take a look here. We are 152 miles away from Miami. How do I get the brightness up for this? Oh. But forgot to do it like that. Alright, so we're looking good. About 45 minutes out from Miami. Alright, let's go to our go to descent. Landing init page. There we go. That's what I need. Landing init page. Alright, so runway 26 in Miami is still good to go. Runway heading for that is 272. So we'll put 272 in there. Current temperature on the ground is 24 degrees Celsius. And we'll put that in there. Landing flaps 5. Wind on the ground is 190 at 4. 190 at 4. We'll put that in there. That looks good. Icing, no. All that's fine. Landing VRES speeds are in there. That all looks good. Alright, cool. I'll put the frequency in the nav for now, 109.10. Alright, cool. So that's all set up and good to go. Alright, we're on the Frogs 4 arrival too, so if you look at the Frogs 4 arrival, we're coming from defun. Our first restriction will be below 2.5. And then the next one after that is going to be between 21 and 28. So we'll start descending down to 21 to start off. I'm going to go ahead and change this down to 21. We don't got to start descending yet. We'll start that now just in case. At Cleat is where we need to be. So Cleat, we got about 50 miles to Cleat or so. So we'll just start descending here in just a few. Do I own the standard, deluxe, or premium version? I have the premium version. Sounds good, Tyler. I'll take a look here in a little bit. But yeah, no, I have the premium version. And of course, I went all out, had to make sure I got everything that you could get. If we didn't have the premium version, we wouldn't be able to have the 787 that we have in the different variants, because you do have to have that to have the 787, even if you get the mods. So Microsoft will keep getting simulators World 18 after 24? Yes. Yes, Paul. They promised 10 years of updates for 2020, so until 2030 there should be until 2030 there will be live support still for 2020. They still have the roadmaps laid out for 2020, Paul. So 2020 will still get updated and taken care of for at least the next I think they said 6 years. So should be good. That's what they promised on release of 2020, and they are keeping that promise. It's a very, very long name. I flew this route IRL, Miami to the Bahamas. Nice. Yeah, we're going to be doing that on the next flight. We're going to Miami currently. As you can see on the overlay there, we're going from Pensacola to Miami currently. We're going to be starting our descent here very shortly. Once we get seatbelt signs back on, we're going to get our descent announcement going here in just a moment. But we'll be going to that, we'll be doing that route right after this flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Let's give a big round of applause for our flight crew. They've been working hard to make this flight as smooth as a baby's bottom. All right, I'll get on with it. We're currently descending from a cruising altitude of 33,000 feet, so it's time to put away those laptops and start thinking about how you're going to explain this tan to your coworkers. The local time in Miami is 11:23 p.m. on February 17th, 2024. I know it's late, but hey, who needs sleep when you're in Miami, right? We're looking at a balmy 78 degrees Fahrenheit on the ground. So for those of you who left your parkas at home, congratulations, you played the weather lottery and won. Our flight number today was 3366. Now, don't get superstitious on me. It's not like we're flying over the Bermuda Triangle. Or are we? No, we're not. I promise. We're on track to touchdown in about 45 minutes. Now, I know you're all eager to start your vacation, but remember, no pushing, no shoving, and absolutely no cutting in line when we land. Unless, of course, you brought enough margaritas for the rest of us. As always, thank you for choosing Envoy Air, where we believe that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single. Well, you know the rest. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Are you bringing the margaritas? That's right, I'm bringing the margaritas with me. We're going to set up by the gate close to 26 left, waiting for you. Going to fly to the Bahamas with us. Nice. All right. We'll be on the ground here shortly. This rear-world flight went to gate Delta 60 Romeo, so that's where we plan on going. I don't know exactly where that's at. I haven't looked. I haven't looked where that's exactly at on this airport. We're planning on runway 26, which I think is close to the gate. And Delta 60 Romeo is, in fact, yes, on Concourse D. I see it right here. I think I see it right here. Maybe. Oh, yep, Romeo, I see it there on the remote commuter facility. Right off of taxiway November and Whiskey. Right off of 26 right, so if we land and we short shop enough, it's going to be a straight shot into the gate. You're on Delta 4 Alpha. Okay, yeah, I see you. You're all the way at the other end. I see you. So we're going Delta 60 Romeo, Tyler. That's where this rear-world flight went to. 60 Romeo. Hopefully no one takes our spot. Your JetBlue 41, nice. Living on a player, what's going on? LV, welcome aboard, good to see you. Well, we are descending nicely here. We're passing Cleat at 25,000, right on descent path here. Next descent restriction is going to be 15,000. Oop, our speed has gone up here. Overspeeding by just a tad. Gonna be very bumpy inside the clouds. It's gonna definitely get a little bit bumpy. And we're gonna go down to 15,000 now. Descend us just a tad bit quicker. We'll get speed at 280. Those DJs are kind of weird in the new scenery. They don't really work. What do you mean they don't really work? It was working for me when I loaded in earlier. So I guess we're gonna find out. We're not going to a gate we loaded into earlier, but I guess we're gonna find out. Guess who's back? Kenny, what's going on? Alright, Barbin is above 15, and Barbin we are 13 miles from. So we're looking good. Next restriction after Barbin will be at 11,000. So we're on a good path here. I'm going to go ahead and go down to 11,000. So like I said, this is what I said about the planes. You just got to really watch your restrictions and just work the plane. Like I said, it takes, it's a hands-on plane. So as long as you know how to be hands-on, it's fun to fly. The ones that are way out on the end have a weird jetway. You'll see it when you get there. I don't even know if the ones I'm going to have a jetway. I think there are stairs. They're like the remote stands for the smaller craft. If I'm mistaken, they don't have jetways. I could be wrong. We do have auto brake low programmed in. Looking good. Actually, next restriction is actually going to be 14,000. So let's actually stop at 14. Alright, that's about to be passing transition level as well. And we'll get our new altimeter in there, 2988. Cool, that's in, that looks good. We'll get our landing lights back on here as well. Tip of the D gates don't count. I think is where the EJs normally park for American. Yeah, I believe so, Kenny. I believe so. You got on Unicom? I am on Unicom. Yes. There's no ATC coverage right now in Miami. Nothing for Miami. Alright, so far so good though. Alright, we're gonna level off for now at 14,000 here as we finish following our restrictions in. At 280 knots. When we are done flying tonight, guys, we are going to be doing an After Dark tonight, and I've been watching Jeff Faviano and him doing his little dealer simulator, which I ended up picking up, and we're going to try that out together tonight, and see if we can't, you know, do some storage wars type stuff and be successful dealers. we're going to give that a shot tonight as an After Dark. And then, of course, tomorrow we're going to be doing some GA flying, guys. If you guys want to do GA flying together, we're going to be on the Microsoft servers tomorrow. And we're going to be doing GA flying around Southern California. I've downloaded some GA airports. I will put links to them in our stream description when I post it, so you guys can download those if you want. But we're going to be doing some GA around Southern California, and we're going to be headed out to Arizona for spring training as the ultimate destination tomorrow. So going to be lots of fun tomorrow. You guys can come and fly whatever you want. Fighter jets, helicopters, whatever you want. You name it, you can come fly it. We're going to be flying some GA that will not be necessarily very fast. So if you want to keep up with us, then don't expect to fly a fast aircraft tomorrow, but we'll be doing some real GA ops and VFR flying tomorrow and taking our butts to Arizona for spring training. Nice, Isaac. Yeah, I'm not sure which plane we're going to fly yet. We may be flying like a Cessna 172 or a Piper, but I don't know yet. But I'll be planning that later after stream today. But that is the plan for tomorrow. Going to spring training, baby. There is a new DA-42. I can't afford to buy any planes right now, so I won't be flying that. But I have heard good things. You're going to fly the Dune machine? You have fun with that. We will not be flying the Dune machine on this channel. I never even really liked the movie, to be honest. Nice, Isaac. Nice. I'll be having 214 passengers on the 737-800. Talking about tonight, Tyler, or for GA flying tomorrow? The 737-800 I don't think is going to fit in the airports we're going to. Oh, for tonight? Nice. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, next descent is going to be down to 11,000. Play with GA plans, a Caravan C28. We might fly a Caravan tomorrow. We might fly the Kodiak. Really like flying the Kodiak. But we may fly something a little more simple tomorrow. In real life, it can't hold that much. You mean the 737 can hold that many passengers? I'm pretty sure. It depends on your configuration. Mark, what's going on, Mr. Mark? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. We are descending into Miami. Descending into Miami. I have a package of mommy that I need you to take to the Caribbean. All right, you got it. You got it. We got you, Mark. We got you. No questions. No questions asked. You're gonna fly right now? Nice. Let's go down to 8,000 now. Something's gonna be off in the distance. That general direction somewhere. There it is right there. When I do a flight line of sim brief, do I do auto or full when I select my passengers? That's up to you, Tyler. You can do either one. If you're flying for a VA and you're doing it by hand, then you may need to type in the passengers if you need a specific passenger count. Just depends. Whatever, however you want to simulate it. I got some drops to make before we get to MYEH. Alright. Sounds good. Hello. Let's bring our speed down here to 240. Speed brakes out. Help with slowing us down here. That drive last night was rough. It hit snow in Ohio. Oof. Glad you made it safe though, Mark. I'm glad you made it there safe and sound. I might be driving to Arizona next weekend for spring training. Yet to still be determined. Matt, was it you who commissioned the A2N subway livery on flightsim.to? It was not, but someone did show that to me today. Not a fan of Jared being on the tail, but we do have a custom subway. Yeah, we do have a custom subway livery though coming. For one of our planes. I'll leave that a secret to what plane until it comes out. But we are working on a custom subway livery for one of our planes. For the VA. There's Miami down there, looking beautiful. Captain Zim, what's going on? Welcome aboard, good to see you. Let's go down to 5,000 feet. Speed to 230 is going to come in here. Alright, so we're going to preview and get ready for the ILS approach here. So we're going to put our course in, which is 272. 272, that's in, that looks good. Let's put our minimums in, which are going to be 209 on the Barrow.
Enemy traffic, marking 2073, departing 26 left to the northwest, Miami.
209 on the Barrow. I don't know where our plane is going right now. Heading select. Just because we didn't select heading select before we got to vectors here. That's our fault. Right, cool. Looking good there. Course is in 220. Nope, should be 209, so 210. On the Barrow, auto brakes low are set and good there. Let's get our sounds up. Air landing west side. Yeah, Miami's landing 26. 26 in real life, landing to the west. Right, there we go. We're gonna be focused here now. Alright, we're looking good. Going down to 4,000. We're going to intercept Seaton. Our bash shows at 3,000, so let's go down to 3,000. Slow our speed down more. Miami traffic envoy 3366 on the downwind for runway 26 left, ILS approach Miami.
You go, Mav.
Oh baby, there we go. We're going. We're going. Alright, we're gonna vector ourselves.
You got this, Mav.
No pressure. We're gonna vector ourselves a little bit here.
737 parked near me.
We got spoilers are back in. We're leveling off, gonna level off at 3,000. We cray. Oh, you cray alright. cray alright.
I mean American, sorry.
What were you asking? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was asking nothing.
He's asking nothing. I don't believe him. I'm just kidding. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put 1600 in here. And we'll start turning all the way to the left. Miami traffic, envoy 3366 turning base for final at Basho, runway 26 left. Alright, so Basho is going to put us at about a 10-mile-ish final.
Miami traffic, I'm joining the ILS to land, 26 left.
My mic sounded low? That's weird. Maybe you gotta turn your volume up. Shouldn't be that low. Start turning more in. Capture the ILS here. And we'll get vertical speed. Ops 1 coming out. Yeah, New Miami area definitely hard on the frames. Even with the frame gen mod right now, we're only at like 38, 40 frames. Alright, we are localizer armed. Should be capturing that here any moment. There's another plane up there not talking on Vatsim. Lovely. Approach as well, localizer captured, cool. Looking good here, we're gonna go gear down. We'll bring our speed back. I don't know where our plane's going. Plane. We blew past the localizer a little bit there. Miami traffic, Envoy 3366 on final 26 left, Miami. Throttle throttle is off. And it's my airplane. We'll go visual. Flaps 3. What's that gate 59? I don't know what's that gate 59. We're going to 60 Romeo. That's what I believe our gate is. Flaps 4. Miami traffic, Envoy 3366 is short final, 26 left, last call Miami. Flaps 5.
1,000.
Get your landing area guesses in now, last chance. Short final. Okay, we're down. Stow on reversers. Auto brakes off. We're gonna exit here to the left. Welcome to Miami. Miami traffic, Envoy 3366, clear runway 26 left, taxiing to the gate Delta 60 Romeo. Which is like right here in front of us.
Good job, ma'am.
Thank you. Alright, flaps are coming in. Lights are coming in there, and we'll get APU moving up. Yep, definitely heavy here without the frame gen mod. Until they fix their performance.
Intercom clicks on. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your favorite flight attendant speaking, reminding you that we just landed, so it's safe to unbuckle your seatbelts. And I promise, the only thing we'll be serving now are sassy one-liners and local attractions. No more chicken or beef. We've just touched down in beautiful Miami, and let me tell you, it's a whole lot warmer than our last location, Pensacola. So for those who've been complaining about the AC, you're about to get your wish, and then some. We're looking at a balmy 73 degrees Fahrenheit, folks. That's right, we just upgraded your weather from cozy sweater to where's my bathing suit. The local time is precisely 11:05 p.m. And yes, you heard it right.
Weird.
It's perfect time to check out Miami's vibrant nightlife, from South Beach to Little Havana. You might even see a celebrity or two, but no autographs, please. We've got a reputation to uphold. Oh, and for those of you keeping track, today is February 18th, 2024, and we're teetering right on the edge of President's Day. So, if you're planning on seeing Mount Rushmore, you've definitely boarded the wrong plane. But don't worry, Miami has got plenty of attractions, from the Art Deco Historic District to the Everglades National Park, and of course, our world-famous beach parties. I want to say a big thank you for choosing to fly with us on Flight 366. You've been an absolute pleasure. In fact, I haven't had this much fun since my last root canal. Once again, folks, welcome to Miami, and for those of you who live here, welcome home. Please make sure you have all of your personal belongings, and remember, if you've left anything behind, it's officially ours now. Just kidding. Or am I? Have a fantastic stay in Miami,
so it's just
or wherever
the markings
your final
are not lined up
destination
with the
may be.
gate.
And
So
remember,
we're supposed to park
next time you
alongside the
decide to fly, make sure it's with Envoy Air, because we know how to keep the skies friendly and the jokes even friendlier. Thank you,
is on
and good
available
night.
though. Engine 1, Engine 2 are coming off. Transponders to standby. We'll unlock our door. Beacons off, seatbelt signs are off. At 60 Papa. I was going to do Romeo and then the gates kind of threw me off. So 60 Papa is where I'm at. Let's see if GSX works from here. Request boarding. Oh, did I say boarding? I want deboarding. We need deboarding. Restart that. So yeah, it looks like the ground markings off. Either the gates are off or the ground markings are off. Something's off. I'm gonna get GPU connected though here. I'll wait for GSX. I see a JetBlue. That's you moved? Alright, JJ. I thought it might be you. I thought that might be JJ. Request deboarding. There we go. Let's open up our doors. We'll open up our cockpit door even. Alright, so yeah, these jetways here are just designed to, you know, pretty much roll up on them and be connected to the plane. And it's just I think the ground markings are not aligned properly. So hopefully they fix that with an update. That's definitely what it is. The jetways are right on top of the ground markings. Luckily we're a small plane. I don't actually see GSX equipment though. Oh, so apparently the GSX profile here not working very well either. That's right. We'll ignore that. Man, you missed the first half. Hey, Davis, that's right. We're going to your favorite airport, though, in the Bahamas next. Get the EPU off. We're on ground power. You gonna fly with me? All right, load up. Load up. We got lots of traffic, lots of people flying with us. Should be a nice, fun flight. Should be a nice, fun flight. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get our flight plan ready to rock and roll. Passenger bus is coming to unload passengers, even though there's no stairs, but that's alright. I wonder if it will go upstairs if I do that. I'll do that. Nope. But passenger boarding is starting. What wheel chock's on. Yep. We'll pretend that there's deboarding going on. I don't know the scenery of Latin VFR. Gotta give an extra gear to space height. No worries. No worries. Can you see my rudder sensitivity? It's default. I haven't changed anything on my rudder sensitivity. Default, whatever comes with Microsoft. All right. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to get our flight plan ready and be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've heard, but the Miami to North Eleuthera Express train is about to depart. And by train, I mean our Envoy Air Flight 3726. Now for our VIP passengers, those who need a little extra help getting on board. Yes, I'm talking about you, my friends with wheels for seats, the charming families with their pint-sized travel terrorists. I mean adorable children, and our Group 1 high flyers. Your red carpet is now ready. And don't worry, folks, I've personally checked that the red carpet is vacuumed and free of any gum. And if you're part of that Envoy Air exclusive club, you know, the one that makes you feel like a celebrity without the paparazzi, yeah, that one. You guys are also welcome to start strutting down the boarding lane. Remember, folks, we're not just flying, we're making memories at 30,000 feet. Let's get this party started. And by party, I mean orderly and efficient boarding process. Thank you.
All right, we got things loaded up. The overlay is changed. We're filed on Vatsim. Boarding is commencing. Let's get our plane ready to rock and roll. We're gonna go in here and clear out our flight plan. How do I do this again?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling as lucky as a lottery winner, it's your time to shine. Group 2, you're up. Don't worry, we're not asking you to perform stand-up. Just grab your belongings and strut your stuff down to our Envoy Air Flight 3726. We're not just going anywhere. We're headed to paradise itself.
3726.
So come on down. Your vacation starts now.
Cool. All right, so that's changed. We'll go over here and get our new flight plan in. Alright, got our new flight plan in. We'll go to our departure page. We're going to be planning runway 26 left out of here. Runway conditions dry. Flaps will be 2. We'll sync the weather. We'll calculate that and instantly load the plane. Looking good there. You have 0061. Nice. We have 4256 is our squawk code. My pushback 1 minute. Sounds good, Tyler. Do you, baby? Do you do? Alright, so we calculated that. That looks good. I think we just hit the load button already, so that looks good there. Let me see something here. Ground effect, not what I need. Alright, so that's in. Cool. Alright, let's go manifest and send that to the McDo. Alright, I don't know if you guys can hear me now. Everything should be back streaming. We're gonna have to get things reset up here. Man, that makes me mad. I don't know if it was Microsoft or just my computer. I don't know if Microsoft is the thing just having issues. I don't know if it's my computer is having issues or both. I mean, I have been getting the blue screen of death a little bit more often recently than normally. Sometimes I get it even just on startup. It will say that and it will just restart. So I went and I did repair some corrupted files though in the computer earlier this morning and thought maybe that would fix the issue because my PC didn't do that on boot up today, so I don't know. Well, I don't have the recent NVIDIA driver, Richard. I have the one from January. Is it the one from January doing it, or is it the one from February? I thought it was the one in February that was doing that. Because I haven't updated to the newest one, because that's what I heard. So hopefully you guys will still stick around and fly with me. We're going to be backloaded up here. January and February both did it to me. I got the new one yesterday thinking it would be better. Oof. Alright, so maybe after this we'll roll back to the one even before January. So, but you get the blue screen of death, Richard. It's not just because you're doing Microsoft, but doing something else. Is it crashing too? I do apologize though. We're all loaded up and excited to fly together. Of course, it happens always at the worst opportune time. Not gonna lie, as a streamer, it's very, very frustrating when this stuff kind of happens, and I feel super bad. And for all the inconvenience for you guys, but sometimes it just makes me want to chuck the PC out the window. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've had it happen to me any other game, so I think it's a combination of driver and Microsoft. I do think after this week of flying, though, after tomorrow and Monday, I do think I'm going to completely reinstall Microsoft for next weekend. I'm going to try and do a fresh reinstall take out everything in the community folder. I'm going to start only putting in the community folder what we're actually going to use or potentially use during that stream. Unless it's something that installs directly to the community folder. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start saving everything in a other different folder and just putting it in when we want it in. I have to make like a spreadsheet add-on linker. Does it work? I'll have to look at that. I thought I looked at add-on linker and I couldn't figure out how to use the damn thing. Besides from the crash, nothing from the crash. Just the crash, Davis. Just the blue screen of death. We're loading back in. And I was talking about how I think I'm going to try a completely fresh reinstall of Microsoft this upcoming week. So, yes, we're loading back in. Oh Lord, that's gonna be a 3-day event. You're not wrong, Mark. It's not the installing of Microsoft that sucks, it's re-downloading all of your add-ons. Re-downloading all the planes. The planes are the worst thing. It's worse than scenery. All the hoops you gotta jump through for verification and downloading the place. Ugh. But yes, no, it's but yeah, no, but having less add-ons will definitely lead to less conflicts. I'm not worried about the performance so much as the conflicts between add-ons, which is also a majority of the reason why Microsoft will crash, is because add-ons will not like each other, mods will not like each other. It also improves your load time, though. The less things you have in there, the faster your sim will load. My sim right now takes forever to load. It's like a solid 15 minutes. So, but we're loading back in. I appreciate you guys sticking out with us. Tell them 4 aces will comp them their flight, and due to technical duct tape issues, their flight is delayed. Oh. They want 2 free flights and a hot tub stream. Counter offer. One flight and a free subscription to mavfeetfinder.com. Oh, that's my counter. Do you use DDU to completely remove all drivers when you reinstall them? I do not do complete fresh reinstalls all the time, no. Sometimes I do, not often. I've heard good and bad things. I've heard it could be good, I've also heard it's bad. Sometimes do that, so I don't know. I'm not super tech savvy, but no update today yet, Davis? Isn't it usually on Saturdays? Thought it was Fridays? I thought it was Saturdays. I could be wrong. You're waiting at 2-6 left? Alright. The sim just barely loaded back in, so we're loading back into the airport now. We've pushed back engines off. Alright, we're loading into the airport as we speak. So I gotta get some other things. I gotta get my flight overlay back up. Get flights MTO back up. Oh, good lord. KMIA, MYEH. EMI. I don't remember what our flight number was. There we go. We'll restore. $37.26. $37.26. That's good. We need charts back open. That. Let's get this. Almost there. Almost there, guys. Alright, that's good. Show that on there, that's good. Stem boarding. And check-ins, stem boarding. Announcements on. Alright, just need to follow our why is our game capture not captured? Oh, because we're not in full screen. There we go. There we go. Sound up. Alright, just gotta reconnect to Vatsim and we'll be good to go. Mike Jones is going to use a sim crash. The whole computer crashed. We had a blue screen of death. So now we're restarting. The whole thing crashed, not just the sim. The sim probably caused it, but 3726. Alright, there we go. We're back on Vatsim. Just need the charts up, and then we're good to go. Alright, watch us get this plane ready very, very quickly here. Battery 1, 2 on, good. Need ground power, GPU. Ground power on, good. Logo light on, good. Seatbelt signs, everything's on, good. Let's go to our tablet, put in our flight details, sim brief. Good, good. Departure 26 left. Music's off. 26 left, dry, weather. Calculate, good. Load, instant, good. Manifest. Make sure this is good to go. Cool. And send to McDo. First officer doing his thing. Alright, I like it. First officer's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna go to flight plan here and we're going to MYEH. MYEH is good there. E N Y 3726. Gotta have the flight number in there for this to get the flight plan. Flight plan received. D-Link. Apply active. Cool. We're going up to flight level. On this flight, just 270 to the Bahamas. Flight level 270, that's in. Cruise winds 240.64, 240 at 64. Cool, that's good there. That's all good there. Perf, we'll leave it on that. Cool. Departure, runway 26 left. And we're on the KLAD Alpha 2 departure. With the Ray J transition, and we'll apply that. Cool. Arrival currently planning in the Bahamas is runway 8. No, runway 7. So RNAV for runway 7 is what we'll have in there. Gonna be straight in pretty much. Okay, runway 7, RNAV runway 7. And that's going to be from neither one of those. So we'll just apply, cool. Cool, flight plan there, RJ, RP to Jedig, yep, in, cool, looks good. Performance in it. Already got that in, so we can go to takeoff page. Runway heading. 26 left is 272 is in, that's good. Wind on the ground. This is going to be calm. I don't know if I can do that or not. Just 360 at 0. Okay, cool. Flaps 2 for departure. Takeoff speeds. Takeoff speed should be 33, 37, 43. 33, 37, and 43 is good. VREF is 193, that's fine. Trim 3.5. We'll get our trim to 3.5. Good. Alright, that's all good. Takeoff's all good. Let's get the APU fired up and let's get the hell out of here. Emergency lights are armed. Everything else is good. That's all good. Cool. Lock our door. Put my transponder in, which is 464256. There we go. Alright, APU's firing up. And we're going to be getting GSX to get us out of here. Alright now, prepare for push. Alright guys, we're back. We're rocking and rolling here. Rocking and rolling. APU is on and available. Beacon lights coming on. Go to ground crew here. We'll get rid of that.
We are ready for pushback.
We're ready for pushback, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming. We're coming. $122,800.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Flight director is a go. We'll go straight up to 270. And let's speed at 180 to start with.
Miami traffic walker 776, clear 26 left. Thanks for the hold, American Airlines.
You're welcome.
288 is good in there. Alright, we're ready for push. As soon as GSX connects, we got our beacon on.
Miami traffic, JetBlue 41, you're ready to push back and start for November, runway 26 left.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, so
Miami
release the
traffic
brake.
walker 776, crossing 26 right at Zulu.
All engines clear.
Miami traffic.
Start at wheel.
Everything's clear.
Miami traffic, American 1457 is lining up and waiting. 26 left.
Miami traffic, walker 776, clear 26 right. Miami traffic.
Spikes flight, I want to say yes. Now, you got to make your own assumption. Like I said, it does not have working VNAV yet, or fully custom FNC, but I think it flies really nice. I really enjoy it. And I think once they do put that in there, I have faith that they will get this plane fully finished. I think once it is fully finished, it's going to be one of the best.
42, cross 30 on Victor, taking Victor, Papa Whiskey to the ramp, landing.
Alright, starting engine number 1. Flaps 2 is going to come out. Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, greetings from the front of this big, shiny metal bird. I'm your lead flight attendant, Samuel. You may remember me from such flights as 3725, or maybe that time I photobombed your selfie in the airport lounge. But today, we're on flight 3726, or as I like to call it,
I think we're all ready for block 2.
3726, the sequel. Alright, enough with the shenanigans. Let's get down to the serious business, shall we? The business of fun, that is. However, before we get to the part where we all sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight service, we have some important safety procedures to go over. First things first, fasten your seatbelts. It's like putting on a fancy belt, but with less fashion pressure. Insert the metal fitting into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To release, just lift the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened.
I mean, the video is pretty
seated,
good, but
just in case
I want to see results
any of those
instead of just
invisible
videos
speed
at
bumps
this
in
point.
the sky. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've seen this next bit in the movies. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling. Stop screaming, grab the mask, and pull it towards you. Cover your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing. And remember, secure your mask before assisting others. We all know you can't pour from an empty cup. All right, folks, there are 4 exits on this here EMB 175 aircraft, 2 at the front and 2 over the wings. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide that inflates faster than my ego when I tell a good joke. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. So basically, follow the yellow brick road. In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a safety card. This card illustrates the important
really cool
safety
feature of
features of this
Flight-IO,
aircraft.
guys.
It's like a comic book, but with less superheroes and more useful information. And finally,
You can see it
this
tracks
is a
our group
non-smoking
flight, so it has all of us that are
That
flying
means
along
no
right now
smoking in the
to the
cabin or in
bombers.
the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors
So we
in
got
the
2 envoys, a
lavatories
JetBlue
is
and American.
prohibited by law. So let's keep our
3
future as bright
E175s are
as a
flying
non-smoking
and 1
cabin, shall we?
737-800.
All right, folks, that's all for now. Remember, the closest exit may be behind you, and the closest comedian is right in front of you. Thank you for choosing Envoy Air. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. And remember, laughter is the best in-flight entertainment.
That's right.
We should have pretty good spacing.
Yep, well, looks like everyone's doing a good job on spacing here. There goes one guy on the takeoff roll. The other envoy. Looking good. Got the JetBlue, I think, behind us. There's a JetBlue in front of me too, but I think he's going to JFK. Unless that's... I think that's the guy going to JFK in that one. The other one's behind us.
Right behind you, man.
Yep. That's what I figured. Yeah, this other guy's going to JFK.
Cash blue 20, 29, as well, maintain runway 26 left.
Okay, I think there's a guy. Here's a guy just landing here, or about to land here. side. There'll be a plane up there in the sky just to fire it in. So yeah, we do gotta make sure we give some room because this airport may require a back taxi. Miami traffic envoy 3726 lining up 26 off.
Takeoff okay.
Yeah, takeoff's okay.
Just a correction, are we all landing on 07?
I haven't looked at the weather yet for Envoy 2254, so I'm not sure.
I have 7 planned so far.
Miami track JetBlue 41, hold short runway 26 left.
Alright, so the other guy that took off in front of us, he's going to JFK, so we don't have to wait as long to take off. The others have a nice head start.
Climb track, speed JetBlue 29, runway 26 left.
Miami traffic, runway 26 left, envoy 3726 taking off to the side. Alright, here we go. Spam them toga emojis, let's do it. Toga.
Traffic, JetBlue 41, lining up runway 26 left.
V1. Rotate. Nice and easy. Pause the rate, gear it.
Miami traffic, Mav, let me know when you're clear, runway 26 left, I'll take off.
Roger, give it about 60 seconds, you'll be good to go.
Simple.
Next one.
Don't think we're not going to have TCC, right?
Miami traffic, American 3726, or Envoy 3726, clear of all active runways in Miami. Sir.
Miami traffic, JetBlue 41, clear for takeoff.
Looking good. Bomb Tech, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. Pensacola's close to where you live? Nice. Yeah, we took off from Pensacola to Miami. Now we're going Miami to Bahamas. Miami to the Bahamas, baby.
Miami traffic, JetBlue 41, nice. Clear runway 26 left.
Nice. flying right here out of Miami. This plane hand flies so good. Look at that down there. Ooh, oh baby. Just joined Southwest VA. Nice. Yeah, Southwest has a really good virtual airline. I wish I knew how to code so I could have a similar ACAR system for RVA like they do. Their ACAR system is probably the best one out there. The way it works with the PMDG and the FMC and loading in the numbers for you. We'll probably be doing a Southwest Virtual Airlines flights next weekend. Most likely because we haven't done one for VA in a while. We got to get at least a flight in for that. Let's increase our speed here. We'll climb at 270. Skull Piercer, hey, what's going on? I'm doing well, how are you? Well, yeah, you're going to have to land first, Tyler. You took off first. There's no need to wait for me. We'll just land in the order that we took off from Miami. That's fine. You're going to be going faster than most of us anyways, because we're all in the E-Jets, and you're in the 738, which is definitely faster. Autopilot's on, we're climbing. We'll climb at 280 knots. There we go. There's Miami back over there in the distance. Just woke up 9:30 in the morning here. Hence missed the stream. Hey, no worries, man. Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Why are you going to have to disconnect, Bomb Tech? I did something with my camera view, now I can't get back in the... Oh. That's not good. Beautiful out there with the water, right? Got a nice view. Real nice view. So I'm planning, so far right now we're planning runway 7. There is no METAR data available, I think, for this airport. But SimBrief has given us that. Let's see if we can get weather here on our flightdash.io.
PS guys, it's a short runway. You guys better use all your auto brake.
No METAR data. She's a short runway, 6,000 feet. Well, this plane does stop fairly quickly. This plane doesn't take long to stop. So we could fly in a lot shorter. That's right, Lone Star. That's right. We got a conga line here of 3 jets and a Boeing 800. You're thinking runway 25? Payware, I would say the Vision Jet Lone Star is really good. If you haven't already got the Vision Jet or flown the Vision Jet, I would say that is really good for a corporate / private jet. And then of course that Learjet that came out, I heard, is actually that new Learjet, the 45A or whatever it is, I've heard is really good, but I don't know the systems too well on that one. But yeah, the Vision Jet I had a lot of fun flying not too long ago. So I haven't flown the new Learjet, but I have flown the Vision Jet, and I would say it's pretty good. Our real world pilot Richard, who flies a Vision Jet in real life, says it's pretty close to the real thing. There's just a little crack. There you go, Davis. You're doing 7-2? Yeah, there's no approaches for 2-5. There's only approach for for runway 7. But I mean, if the winds are calm, I mean, you can land either way. But yeah, I say we just go straight in runway 7. A what? What do you mean, a what? Are we flying Philippines after breakfast? Nice. Yeah, we'll be back over in Asia, not this next week, but the week after, probably. 18,000 feet, standard pressure is in, landing lights off.
Unicom JetBlue 41, climbing flight level 290.
He's going to 290, we're going to 270. Ooh, my, look at that sun shine off that in the cockpit. That blinding me here in the sim. Oh my. Blinding. Blinding, blinding. Vision Jet for the win, baby. That's right. Vision Jet for the win. Asia and India, yes. We'll be in Asia and India. Not this upcoming week, but the week after. We will be there flying to places like Mumbai and Delhi and a few other places. That's not good. We had a blue screen of death earlier, Blumtech, after we landed in Miami. We don't get blue screens of death anything other than Microsoft, so I'm blaming Microsoft. Even though there is a chance there could be also something wrong with my PC, I'm blaming Microsoft. Alright, join your Discord, hit exclamation point Discord in chat. Exclamation point Discord in chat will get you the link and you can join. Got 2 blue screens there last week. Yeah, no, I've been getting some blue screens of death. I've even gotten some like on the startup on my PC, where the PC will be starting up and it'll show the blue screen error page, and then it'll just automatically restart, and then everything will be fine. So it could be a combination of my PC plus Microsoft, or Microsoft did something to my PC. I don't know at this point. But we are flying and we are looking good. You can see our conga line here on the VAT map. From flightdash.io, here's the VAT map. Got our 4 planes here. Oh, got someone on the ground, I think, over where we're going. No, that's not the right one. We're going to the one over here, I think. We're going to one of these ones over here. Over here, here, somewhere. But yeah, this is all part of flight-io, the overlay you guys are seeing us use. You can click on any of those planes and find out all about it. As well as if you go down, where is it at? Here. So I can have this option here. We'll show Vatsim group flight members, so everyone flying from Miami to where we're going. All shows us here.
Unicom JetBlue 41, Envoy 3726. Is that good enough spacing for you? May back off a little bit.
You're good. We got about 10 miles between us.
Roger that.
Currently climbing 280 knots up to 27, passing 238. Yeah, once we reach cruise, and we'll bump the speed up to about 80 for a little bit right before we descend. Won't be much of a cruise. We'll be descending almost instantaneously once we get to cruise. So that sun is right off of that screen. Holy. There is no METAR data, at least here. We could probably look it up online. MYEH METAR. There we go. Look it up here. Winds are 3 knots at 180 degrees. No ceiling. QNH is going to be 1013. So yeah, very light winds. So going to be a very light crosswind. Kind of a tail crosswind, but that's right. Nothing to worry about there. It's only 3 knots. And again, QNH will be 1013 for descent. Reese, welcome to the service call. Appreciate it, man. I feel like I'm really being blinded, even like in real. Like it hurt my eyes. I would have seen you online. I would have flown with you guys. Hey, no worries, Bomb Tech. No worries. We're streaming later than normal because we had our taxes to take care of today. I had a little bit of a tax scare this morning. Thought I was going to owe a few $1,000s when I was trying to do my own taxes like I normally do. My taxes were a little more complicated this year with some YouTube stuff, and so I decided to rush into the tax people to make sure I did not owe money. So I ended up, I got money back, didn't owe money, so load off there, but that's why we started streaming a little bit late today. Or else we would have been done flying by now and already on our After Dark. We are going to do an After Dark after stream. That will start not long after this stream ends. An After Dark tonight. I'm going to be doing some Dealer Simulator that Jeff Favano has been showing on his channel. Got me to want to purchase it and whatnot. I just realized our cam is off. And that was still on the screen. Blocking your view. V-Seth, yo, what's going on, man? Dealer Sim? Yep. Dealer Sim. We are reaching cruising altitude here. We're going to start descending shortly, though. We're going to be at about 2300 at Jetic. So. Heck yes, I didn't want to watch. Stop watching the stream. I'll finish work in 2 hours. I'll be up for some Dealer Sim. It sounds good. Like as in drug dealer? No. Dealer is in selling things, but not drugs. There is a drug dealer simulator, though, on Steam. If you guys are into that. I don't know how YouTube would like and feel about me streaming that, but there is a drug simulator. Drug dealer simulator. You're gonna build a new PC hopefully in a few months. Didn't you just get some new parts? Are you having more issues, VSET? I think you posted something about having more issues, huh? Alright, I'm gonna increase this to 300 knots here. As we are, like I said, gonna start descending here. Probably roughly about 18 miles. We'll start descending down to 2300. We need to make sure we get enough spacing for the short back taxi. Yes. So far we're doing well. I think we have enough spacing as long as we don't dilly-dally. I know I have enough spacing behind you, JJ. Or no, JJ, you're behind me. So yeah, you maybe want to slow down just a tad. Or just pay attention to what speeds I'm going and kind of mimic that. As long as you don't go faster than I'm going, we'll be fine. Because we have enough separation as it is. 10 miles is good enough separation. It's a short back taxi, so as long as we just don't dilly-dally on the runway, we should be fine. Should be. Ah, gotcha. You're gonna do auto brakes max? Yeah, you can do that, especially for you. You got a bigger aircraft. You got a bigger aircraft there. For me, auto brakes medium should be fine. And then, because this plane stops fairly quickly. Alright, so our ground speed right now, we're 502 across the ground. Going pretty quick here. 61 knot tailwind. Alright, so we'll go down to 2,300 feet here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, but don't worry, I'm not quitting my day job to start a stand-up career. We are now beginning our descent to the Bahamas, where the weather is so beautiful, it's like the sun itself has a crush on the place. We're currently cruising at a smooth 27,000 feet, and no, that's not a typo.
It's not freeze up, no, it's $13 right now on sale on
sound
Steam.
more exciting than it actually is. Now, Flight 3726 is expected to land at approximately 11:49 p.m. And folks, let me tell you, the Bahamian moonlight is so romantic. Even the moon looks at it and says, wow, I wish I looked that good. Weather-wise, the Bahamas is putting on a show for us. It's currently a balmy 77 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the universal language for I'm not
yes.
at work,
This
I'm
airport
in
we're going to,
paradise.
Kevin, is included.
So sit back, relax, and start practicing your I'm on vacation smile. As we prepare for landing, please ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, your seat belt is securely fastened, and your carry-on luggage is stowed under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you for choosing Envoy Air, where we're not just about getting you from point A to point B.
I'm seeing some performance improvements with the beta. I've been getting better.
And
Been
remember,
getting friends
folks,
with every
we may
beta
be
update. Got
descending,
it.
but our service is always on the rise.
Well, that's good as long as it's up improving, because they said when it came out in beta it was worse. I heard people saying the beta was worse than before. Yes, manual braking does disconnect the auto brakes, but if you're going manual braking, Kevin, you don't need auto brakes because you're braking yourself. You can do max braking manually. But yes, it does disconnect the brakes, or auto brake. Well, that's good, it's getting better. I don't know if it could get much worse, but that's good, it's getting better. I'm going to slow down speed to 280 here on descent. Alright, what did I say our weather was? QNH. It's 10:13 for the QNH here. Alright, I got the replay on standby as well. So I will have a replay for our arrival. If you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button if you're enjoying our flight to the Bahamas. Or if you enjoyed our first flight to Miami. At the new Miami airport from BM World Amsim. Heavy on performance, but it definitely visually more pleasing than the Latin VFR. The scenery here is default handcrafted Microsoft with the new Caribbean release, the Caribbean World Update. So if you have the World Update, you will have the handcrafted model, which is actually fairly nice. It's just a nice small little airport here, nothing super fancy in the Bahamas, but this is a World Envoy / American Airlines flight to the Bahamas here.
Unicom traffic, JetBlue 41 now making our
We'll do something in that part of it here soon, just aviation. Yeah, so I've checked out the default handcrafted now for Princess Juliana, but I like the payware version more because the default doesn't include the people on the beach. And you gotta have the people on the beach. That's what that scenery is all about, to be honest. The people standing there in the jet wash. So I was disappointed that the handcrafted did not have people on the beach. So yeah. I just had a customer text me at 10 p.m. here about how to move a shed. His wife kicked him out and and he's texting me. He's treated his wife better and he wouldn't get the boot. Oh boy. Montana Duel's going after 2 years of playing. I finally figured out it's out ILS system. I've never played a tutorial. Nice. It's good that we're learning. Practice makes perfect, man. You can get an add-on from the people on FlightSim.to for the default one. Well, I already have the payware one, so I might as well just use the payware scenery. Instead of adding a mod, I might as well just keep the payware scenery. Alright, speed's going down to 250. For JJ, if you're following me. Speed's going down 250 here. How's flight going? Good. So far, so good. They should do payware where when you land, SCMR and people blow away into the ocean. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how they would do that, but that would be pretty cool. But I feel like I'm going off course here. No, we're going straight to where we need to go. Get our landing lights back on here. Your Majesty. Jesus. Jesus.
With the traffic, Convoy 2254 descending at a 9,000, 30 miles to the west of the field, and Envoy 2254, Embraer 175, just Alright, got it. I'm gonna have to be the one who lands first, so hopefully I get a good landing.
Flying from LAX to Denver National, nice. Hopefully not on the water island, yes. All traffic Envoy 3726 passing through 10,000 50 miles out from the airport. You don't know how I fly this plane? It's really enjoyable, Bomb Tech. Like I said, you just need to know how to aviate, and it's enjoyable. I mean, it flies really well. I think the physics are really well done. Like I said, it just doesn't have, you know, a top of the set marker with a VNAV. You can definitely fly with the restrictions without the VNAV. The FMC is not totally default, but it has some custom things in here, and they're working on it, but it's totally manageable. Like I said, it was sold as an early access. They said it would not be working when they sold it. They've been upfront with everything, unlike other developers that are not upfront about products when they come out about being bad. So I'm alright with it. I'd rather pay for a plane that I actually get access to and flies decent than the MD-11 that you pay for over a year in advance and still shit on release. So I think they have a one-up on TFD designs. Their planes was garbage on their release a whole year after you paid for it.
American 1457 will be
you know, this plane has made very long strides since it came out. It was definitely crap when it came out, but it's made some good strides, and I believe in the developer that they will finish the plane. So I'm taking a gamble. I know Canada's been burned before, so he's not willing to take that gamble, but I haven't yet been burned like he has, so. Yeah, I have not had a situation yet where I've had to tell ATC that I can't, so Because you can make this plane do whatever you want. You can go heading if you need to go direct somewhere. If you can't go direct, it doesn't let you go direct. Like I said, you gotta outsmart the plane.
Are you gonna be landing first Envoy 2254?
What's your position?
Right next to you, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go direct to Jedek. Nope, sorry, I don't want to go direct to Jedek. I'm gonna go direct to Jedek. Nope.
So I'm at your 9 o'clock, is that right?
Yeah, you're to my left.
Speed brake's coming out here. We're gonna slow our descents.
What's your altitude?
2000.
Alright. Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Sounds good, Bomb
out anyway. I'll overfly the field and enter right down, and we'll see what.
It's been a while. I mean, it was released as alpha though, Mike. This isn't even in beta yet.
Alright.
This is technically still an alpha build. And for being alpha, it flies a lot better than most beta builds have come out. Like I said, they've been upfront about it. They never gave a timeline. They said it would be a while. They also did say that the 190 would be out before it was available. Because I know he was grabbing that, but they did say it would be out before. And they were upfront saying this is to help fund us because we need it for the money. Why we're doing this in the schedule, and it will come out once the 170 was at a certain point. So like I said, they've been upfront. You know, no one had to buy it. You weren't forced to buy it. Could have said no. You know, so that's my only thing is they've been up front. They didn't hide anything. They haven't been hiding anything from at least what I've seen. I'm gonna go heading mode here. So that's my biggest thing is just being up front. I'm willing to support developers in getting something good. I really want the E-Jets. I really love the E-Jets, which is also why I'm supporting it. I don't think Canada likes the E-Jets as much as I like an E-Jet. So Y becomes our moms. Yes, now I'm a single Pringle, so I don't have anyone to answer to when it comes to paying for things. And Bahama North, Eleuthera traffic. Envoy 3726 is about 16 miles from Jedek at 2300 for the runway 7 approach. Oops. I'm gonna go 230 on the speed here because I feel like people still need to land. We might be starting to bunch up.
Traffic.
So JJ, you might want to slow down just a little bit behind me.
2 miles.
I think you've caught up a little bit. Yeah, I do think you've caught up a little bit.
With the traffic, Envoy 2254, right crosswind, the runway 7, 5000, maintaining 5000.
You're less than 10 miles behind me now.
Roger, I copy that, Envoy, but I'm gonna go out to right a little bit and then come back in. You gotta have plenty of room.
Roger. So, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure you have plenty of room. I have plenty of room in front of me. I don't think I'm going to have an issue with in front of me. I just want to make sure that you don't have to go around. Can't go spinning willy-nilly with hungry kids? Yes, yes. When I did my taxes today, Bomb Tech, and I came up with a number of stuff that I could write off for YouTube. The dollar amount I saw of what I spent last year in flight sim stuff
Convoy 2254 right downwind runway. So.
Made me sick a little bit. Made me sick a little bit. Not gonna lie. Alright, land ho. We have the land in sight. Yeah, not gonna lie, it made me a little sick to my stomach. It's like, I can't believe I spent that much money. Even writing like the cell phone bill off, like I couldn't even, I spent so much money on a cell phone bill. It's just gross. Well, at least I was able to write most of it off, so instead of owing money, I got some money back. That's the reason why we postponed stream today, because I was freaking out that I was going to owe several $1,000. What was that? Someone say something?
Negative 740 on the landing.
Alright, we are 16 miles out. Envoy 3726, 16 miles out from the airport, runway 7. We're going to 220 here.
American 1457 will be backtracking to the terminal.
Flaps 1's coming out. I'm gonna go down to 1600 here. Cincinnati is involved. Yes. Well, yeah, but BombTech, that was their initial plan from the get-go, and they said that in their entire calendar of everything they were going to do. That was said way in the beginning that would come out before the VNAV and that was established. Wasn't a surprise. They announced it way in the early beginnings of the 170, and they exactly announced why, because they would need the funding. So there's not really any principalities on that because they said that's what was going to happen. We knew that from the beginning.
So the JetBlue coming in behind Mav. What's your position?
I am about 20 miles just north of the runway set. Flight level 3,500.
We didn't put in our stuff here.
Alright, copy. We'll come in behind you then. We got Maverick in sight. We'll come in behind the JetBlue Envoy 20, see what you're.
Temperature 23. And the wind is 180 at 3. Forgot to put this in. Now we got our landing speeds. Yeah, that's what I was saying though about they've been very upfront about everything and what to expect, which is why I believe that they will finish the plane, because everything they've said so far has kind of, you know, been true. We're going manual control of the plane here. Auto throttle, we're going my throttles. We're going gear down, we're going to slow way down here. Bomber traffic Envoy 3726 short final, runway 7. Up 4. Up 5. And make sure we start the replay is recording. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I've been waiting for a good E-Jet from X-Plane. I would say this plane's better than any E-Jet that was ever in X-Plane. So if you guys enjoyed the X-Plane ones, these are, I think, way better than X-Craft or SSG.
You got it, Mav.
I never really liked those ones, so there's that. Alright, here we go. yet. Music off. And sounds back up a little bit. 500.
I have default scenery for this.
400.
300. 200. 100. 50. 30, 20, 10.
Go down. A little bounce. Coming in hot. Stone reversers. Coming in hot. We need some trimming, right? Bomb traffic back taxiing runway 7. Alright, we made it. And where are the runway markings? So I don't know if this is how the airport is in the Bahamas, but this is the handcrafted from the Bahama Caribbean update. From the Caribbean update, so not sure if it's kind of like that in real life or not. Like I said, there's like really faded runway markings. Alright, traffic clear the runway 7. Let's see if we can park right on the markings here. Oh, he's telling us to stop. We're still going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Governor's Harbor, or as I like to call it, Paradise. This is your flight attendant, the one who's been telling you terrible jokes for the past few hours.
You spent $500 a month on a cell phone bill?
We've successfully landed. If you didn't enjoy the flight, well, at least we got you here safely, right? That's got to count for something. The time is, let's see.
It's got to count for something, guys. We got you here safely.
12:35 a.m. here in the Bahamas. We've traveled on flight 32726, and don't worry, there won't be a quiz later. Now, let's talk about the weather. It's a balmy 22.1 degrees Celsius, or for my American friends, that's 71.78 degrees Fahrenheit. So, if you packed your winter clothes, I hate to break it to you, you won't need them here. The skies are looking a little moody with broken clouds, but hey, even Paradise has its off days.
You need me to speed up
now,
a
if
little
you're
bit?
here for a holiday,
Yeah,
you've picked a great time to visit. We're closing in on carnival time, where the Bahamians party like there's no tomorrow.
You
So
take satellite
dust off
images
your
so the airport
dancing
is like
shoes
that?
and
Ah,
get ready
gotcha.
to let
There you go.
loose. If you're looking for attractions, don't miss out on the French Lead Beach. It's as beautiful as a
There you
postcard,
go. Got one
and
American
the water
parked
is so
down
clear,
there.
you might forget it's there. Just remember,
Yeah.
you can't
Nice little
actually send a
handcrafted airport
postcard
down
from
the
the
Bahamas
beach.
here.
You'll need a post office for that.
Yeah.
As we start to disembark, please make sure you have all your belongings, and no, you can't take our lovely in-flight blankets with you.
It's a little
Trust
Bahama.
me, they're not as soft as they look. On behalf of Envoy Air and all the comedians posing as flight attendants, we thank you for choosing to fly with us. We know you have many choices in air travel, and we appreciate that you chose the funniest one. Enjoy your stay in Governor's Harbor, and remember, life's a beach, so get out there and make some sandcastles. Thank you and good night, or good morning. Honestly, it's too early to tell.
Life's a beach, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from a flight attendant. You know, the airport is small, and when the terminal only has one gate, right? I mean, technically, I guess there was 2 gates right there. There was 2 markings on the ground anyways. To turn 2 different ways. But yeah, it's basically the same. There's another one where you can turn, I guess, this way maybe? I don't know.
You're going to try 5 mile final and slowing down to...
Like a plane can come straight into here.
Copy that, I'm 22.
I guess.
We're just going to follow the shoreline
to the north, toggling it out a little bit. No rush.
But that was definitely an interesting landing we're going to see here on this one. I felt like we were coming in super hot for some reason too. It did feel super hot. I mean, it was like 40, 30 to 10. I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna smash. But it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad on that landing there. I don't think we had the landing rate monitor up though, so I don't know what our landing rate was. That's the one thing I forgot to open with the new, when we had to restart everything. But it felt pretty good. It was definitely a little firm. It's probably like 210-ish, maybe 215, I don't know. We'll let you guys decide. We'll let you guys decide. I was just gonna watch the guy come in here while we're waiting, and then we'll view our replay. There's Tyler right there. But yeah, no, those trees need a little trimming. Like that's a tall tree path coming into this runway. Those poor passengers need chiropractic now, Tyler? Uh-oh. I don't think our foot per minute was that bad, Kale. I don't think we're anywhere close to that. I think we were all right on the landing. No maintenance required. Maybe firm, but I think probably more of just a realistic landing than the airline would have. Oh, coming in crabby, coming in crabby. Oh, get her down, get her down.
With the traffic, got a King Mike India Papa, they're currently 10 miles to the southeast.
Oh, one wheeling it, one wheeling it, one wheeling it. Oh no, oh no. Ooh.
Goose traffic envoy 2254 is established. About 6
Oh
miles
boy.
7.
Oh, he stops just in time for the taxiway though.
Nice landing. Alright, well, JetBlue 41 down on the runway.
There you go. So yep, there's another parking spot on the ramp there. You could technically, I guess, pull forward right next to me. I think you're still in the runway incursion. Gotta pull a little more forward. Let's see. Can we see the other guy yet on final? I don't see him.
Slide around you here.
Alright, well, we're waiting for the next guy to come in. We'll get our...
Envoy 2254, about 3 out.
We're going to get our engines fired back up here, so the replay's ready to go once they have landed. So, he can come back on.
We need to do another thing like this.
It's beautiful out here, huh?
Hey, you better watch them crosswinds. I about lost it.
It's gotta be that.
Yep.
I just have the default scenery, so I forgot to buy the scenery, so yeah.
Free scenery, Tyler. Free scenery, Tyler. Just got to update to the Caribbean World Update.
How do I update it?
Marketplace. It's free.
Okay.
Goose traffic envoy 2254 short file on runway 7.
Still gotta set up these announcements. Oh yeah, the announcements are really good. I love me these announcements.
We'll be trying to face for a 37. No, they try.
Oh, we got another guy coming in here. Oh, that was a nice looking landing. Nice looking landing.
Good job, Davis.
Appreciate it, thanks.
On the landing.
Tyler?
Huh?
That's not Tyler, is it? Some cat?
Yes, it is Tyler.
What's up, man?
What's up?
We could reuse the runway on that one. We get the hell off of it now.
That was a very good landing.
It's 740 on my landing. I don't know. I'm trying to work on my landing a little, but yeah.
Alright, 2 started. Let's start up engine 1 here. I think he's lucky it's sim, not IRL, else he'd be smoking for hitting those trees. Did he hit the trees?
7-3.
What was your flap setting by chance? 30 or 40?
30.
Try 40 and see what happens with your landing rate.
40?
Yeah. If you have time.
Alright. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, try it out. You know, whatever airport, doesn't matter, but give it a shot. See if it gets
Uh-oh.
a little bit better.
Alright,
roll the trucks. Nothing to see here, folks. Don't look. Turn away.
That's what I do when I feel like I'm landing too heavy.
I'm guessing when you have passengers on board and all that, or...
No, normally...
It used to look, look like a stream. Ah, gotcha. I guess I didn't really pay attention to the
sometimes I'll put it back into 40 to kind of...
things, but other guys landing here. Better hurry and get off the runway.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a flight one day, like tomorrow or something, we could...
Oh, there he comes, a little prop plane. This guy wasn't flying with us, he's just flying over here.
Hey, hit me up on Mav's Discord.
Alright, will do.
Oh, nice landing. Nice landing, sir, whoever you are. Oh, it looked real nice.
How did that JetBlue flight get over here?
Nice landing, guys. Good flying with you guys. I appreciate you, man. We're going to get ready to view our replay over here in our plane. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys that decide to fly along with us tonight. I'm going to disconnect from Vatsim and start looking to view our replay. We'll get our flaps reset. Get flaps 5 back out. This runway, maybe we should have went flaps full on this runway. We'll have to probably go flaps full on this runway just because of that tree and the extra descent we're going to have to do. We are going to have to come in a little bit slower to make the everything a little bit better here. Let's get our landing lights back on. And alright, let's view the replay, shall we? That's good. We don't have a number to call. That's good. We don't want a number to call. No numbers here. No numbers here unless you give me the number to like Selena Gomez or something. Then I'll take the number. Then I'll take the number. Alright, let's see how we looked here. No pilot deviations over here. Definitely cutting it close with some trees. 1-800 do better. Oh, fuck. Definitely firm, but yeah, we were coming in hot. Definitely firm, but I don't think we're gonna have maintenance. I don't think we have maintenance. I could be wrong. 1-800 Justin Bieber. Oh, fuck. Yeah, definitely, I think a little tiny bit of a bounce. Antonio, what's going on, Mr. Baldo? Just want to say hello. Looks like I missed the entire stream. A little bit. A little bit. We're on the replay section of our stream, but we're going to have an After Dark tonight with some dealer simulators, so if you'd like to join us on the After Dark, that'll be starting shortly after this stream is over. Alright. Yeah, definitely a firm in here. Like, so these trees were kind of threw me off because I knew, like, I didn't get too close to the trees. Like, so we're definitely a little bit high and coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Not too bad. I think the sound made it sound a little bit more than it was. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. So, like I said, a little bit firm, but yeah, not too bad there. Just walking the wing down, nose wheel came down smooth. Not too bad. Like I said, it sounded worse than it was, for sure. But thank you again, guys, that flew along with us. Appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button before you leave. We will be live here shortly, roughly 30-ish minutes after this stream has ended. We'll be live with some After Dark fun and doing some dealer simulator on the channel for the first time. See if we can't be an entrepreneur tonight. But 2 fun flights, man. I had a blast from Pensacola to Miami, even with a blue screen of death. At least we crashed while we're already at the airport and not while we were flying. So take the positive out of everything. Thank you to all my subscribers, moderators, members, donors, and sponsors. You guys are absolutely incredible, and this community we're building is absolutely incredible, and I appreciate you guys. Enjoy one more replay view in here from the GoPro view as I rewind it back, and I shall see you guys in a little bit. Enjoy. Maverick is out. See ya!
Turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love. when they hear eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that. Then he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad here, I'ma curve them all. 12 missed calls and I still made a curtain call. He done light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young, to me reckless, gold in my soul, got the same